This is New Hampshire Track and Field, powered by Runner's Alley, coming at you from Portsmouth, Plymouth State University, Allwell Center. We are super happy to be here for the second week of the Winter Track League. This is the afternoon session. It promises to be a great competitive session. We have a bunch of D1 schools. This morning was more D2. This afternoon looks like there's more D1 schools. So we're in for a treat. My name is Tim Cox. I'm here with Addison Cox and soon Rory Curran. And we'll have a few guest stars as we go through. So he's actually buzzing in right now. I put him on speaker, and we go from there.
Hey, Rory, you're live.
I don't know how to get the AirPods connected.
All right. Well, we're going to have them deal with that somehow. But
We'll
here
be
we
back
are.
in a moment.
Here we are. And so a couple of announcements. Winter Warrior is going to start, obviously, January 1st. And as we're powered by Runner's Alley, we obviously want to promote that. And because it's, number one, it's a great activity, a great program, the Winter Warrior, where it's all promoting getting outside and exercising. All the information is on runnersalley.com, but we'll be doing a post this week as we near the deadline to register. One thing new this year is you don't have to streak. You don't have to do every single day. Gavin Demas has joined me, and he smiles at that comment about going consecutive days, so which is good. They want to promote having recovery, which is super important when it comes to training plans, obviously. And then the other announcement we have, too, is there is a new track and field meet that's open in New Hampshire, in all of New England, actually. It's called Marathon, the Marathon Sports Inaugural Winter Classic. And it is on January 7th, and it's going to be held at the track at New Balance. And Gavin, you've had some experience running at the track.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Sarcasm aside, what do you think?
No, I like that they're having a big meet there. Should be fun.
Yeah, it's kind of the same weekend that Dartmouth Relays was. And there is still Dartmouth Relays, but it's not quite the size as it used to be. So there's other opportunities out there if you're interested. And the cool thing about the January 7th Marathon Sports Winter Classic is it is open to youth, high school especially, and also some open races too. So it's all inclusive. It's in conjunction with USATF, and it is promising to become a classic.
Our own Davio DeLuca will be racing.
Yep, and I'm sure other high schools from around New Hampshire and New England will be taking advantage of getting down to the New Balance, the track at New Balance.
The track.
Down in Boston. So had some great performances this morning. Second week of our Winter Track League. A couple other items to bring to your attention. Obviously on our site, on New Hampshire Track and Field, we have the Winter Track League hub. And on that hub now is updated with everything. We have battle notes. We have the New Hampshire TFRS rankings for Division I and Division II, soon to be statewide as well. So take a look there. They'll be updated. They might even be updated with this morning's AM session. We'll be checking that out here in a second. We'll be referring to that as well throughout the day. And hopefully we can start seeing field events if Rory is able to get that camera going. What do you think? You think he's going to get the camera going?
No. Like to shout out Lucian. He'll be in the 1K today. He's pretty familiar with that event. He's hoping for low 230s.
Who's that? Lucian Gleiser?
Yep.
And I saw Matthew Giardina here as well.
He's always fun to watch.
I think Chris Stevens is not competing, but Chris Stevens is in the building, and he might be joining us for some of the sprints as he did this morning.
It's good because we don't know much about sprints.
I know, we know plenty. But it's good to have Chris, obviously.
Oh, I think the camera's going to start getting ready.
The camera's moving. So what we try to do in between is check out some field events. What's so great about Plymouth, and again, this is where the state championships are being held here, as opposed to Dartmouth, which has been there for years and years and years. But it's being held here because that's where it's being held. And so a lot of teams, every single team cycles through Plymouth this season so they can give it a shot and take a look at it. So we have long jump action. We have high jump action. I think long jump is what's heading off right now. I'm not sure about shot put yet either. Looks like they're still warming up for shot put. But we'll be bringing those to you as well. Speed sport timing in the house today. Speed Sport Timing doing the fully automatic timing, and we work with them with their clocks and everything. So thank you to Chris Benson and Speed Sport Timing, crushing it as always. Hey, Rory, are you in the house right now, brother?
Mm-hmm. He can't hear us.
He
He's
can't
talking
hear
to
us.
Addison.
So Rory's on the mic talking to you on the phone right now. So let's get you all set up here. Rory, are you in the house right now, Rory? Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right. So what do we got? I mean, it looks like they're still setting up high jump. What does long jump look like? Can you zoom into long jump a little bit, see if there's some attempts going on?
Yeah, I think they're just getting started with long jump. They just had that group meeting that they do.
Okay. And what about shot put? Is that getting going? What does it look like over there?
Shot put. Let's have a look.
Let's zoom right in. Oh, it looks like they're actually competing. They're calling them to the circle. Let's take a look at these. See what's. Oh wait, no, they're just talking. All right.
Wait, so can he
He can hear us right now, right, Rory?
Yep.
Yep.
Can hear you.
Yeah.
through the phone or through
Through the phone.
Why not?
Yeah. Don't ask questions. So we're here with Addison Cox. She's in her third year at University of Virginia. Addison, how's it feel to be back home in New Hampshire?
It's cold.
So you are telling the audience right now that you have grown soft.
Yep.
Even though you're at the base of the mountains in Virginia, you've grown soft. That's what
Yep.
I'm hearing.
It's pretty cold here.
Wow.
Mighty cold.
And
Yeah.
Gavin, you feel the same way coming from Eastern Kentucky?
Nah, I'm tough as nails.
No, he's not. This morning, we were all supposed to run at 7 a.m., and Gavin pretended that he so conveniently overslept and forgot. But really, he didn't want to run out in the cold. Isn't that correct,
You
Gavin?
believe what you wanna.
You told me, he said, I looked at the temperature and decided that I wasn't going to go. That's what you said. So don't even give me that.
But I woke up still. I still
First
woke
attempt
up
of
to
the
run.
high jump of the day, Londonderry athlete.
Oh, close.
That's all right. Beginners, man. Here we go. It's part of the sport. Everybody has to start somewhere, right?
3K.
Oh, we're going to be fun. Rory's going to go back and forth from shot to high jump.
Oh, yeah.
He
Here we
knows
go.
what he's doing.
Is that a Concord athlete, Rory? You're closer than
yeah,
we
it's
are.
Concord.
All right. Show a little bit more shot put this session. We hardly showed any shot put last session.
One time at a school, someone found out I was from New Hampshire, and they said, "Oh, do you go to Concord a lot?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Do you mean Concord?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah."
Well,
yeah."
Concord, North Carolina, where a lot of NASCAR is.
Here we
They
go
call
again.
it Concord. That's Pinkerton
Oh,
with
up
a
and
good
over.
clearance.
I think track and field's like the human NASCAR.
Right.
Can you expand upon that, Gavin Demas?
Go around in circles pretty fast.
Oh, good throw right
They
there.
got
Looks like a
endurance
Pinkerton
races. They
athlete.
got short sprints. Yeah.
There was in the meet before this, there was a girl wearing Lightning McQueen shorts.
I saw those.
So, I guess it is the NASCAR.
Wonder if those are team issued.
Probably not.
You know, fun.
I think those would be fun.
I think they'd be fun.
I would never wear them, but I can make you guys
I
wear
mean,
them.
you're not. No.
And tough.
I tried wearing Kenyan half tights and I got yelled at.
Who would yell at you over that? I mean, those are popular. Those are in now. What kind of
Didn't
coach
match
would yell
the
at you over
uniform
that?
at all.
Yeah,
Was
they
it
were
school
black.
issued?
They were black.
They were not.
What?
They were literally patterned.
That's a clearance by the BG athlete. Coach summoning her over there.
Looks good.
We got
I
the
see
claps
Ian
going.
French right there. Has the coach's stance. Big long jump coming.
Holy oh, his hand.
That was that was
Missed that.
25
Oh my-
feet.
Okay.
And it's a foul. We will never know.
His
That was
hand
my
hit.
guesstimation. It was at least 23-foot jump.
That's like,
Rory, what do you think?
So I missed that part.
All right, BG.
hey.
Easy clearance there.
Up and over.
I feel as if they have a pretty good coach right there coaching them. Nice little rhythm there.
A lot of hand gestures.
Another long jump. Oh, we missed it. High jump's going quick, Rory. You can't even keep up with all the action.
I think I could if I was up there.
Action
his shot.
Well,
packed
then why don't
day
you go ahead
already.
on up there, Gavin? Huh?
Now, Gavin feels that he and Annie can do better interviews than you and Rory, so we're going to
I
see that
think-
this afternoon.
Wait, Manchester Memorial's here? Is
Yeah.
AJ running?
That's what the jersey that says Memorial.
I know. I
If
just saw
AJ's
that.
running, we owe him the Hoka Athlete of the Week shirt from last spring, Gavin. That's your job. It's over by the T-shirts in one of those bins and hook them up
It's kind of weird.
for last spring. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I'm excited to see him.
There's a lot of things wrong with
Check
him.
out the long jump, Newport. Long jump, Rory. Long jump. Long jump.
Joseph.
Joseph.
There's a lot of events going on right
I know.
now.
Let's stick with the long for here. Hold on.
Yeah, long jump's going nuts.
Newport usually has some pretty popping jumpers. Right now, Rory's wondering where Newport High School is. Look at this.
No, don't bring up Newport. We got
Oh, that was a jump. I mean, if Aiden was really on top of it, he'd go over there, listen to what the distance is, and then come tell us.
But he's just sitting there on his phone, not paying attention to a thing.
Who's he really?
Go find out the distance.
And you pay him for this? This is
No, I don't pay anybody.
ridiculous.
Everybody's working for free and volunteering today. All right, who's next up? What team is that, Roy, that just high jumps?
Concord.
Oh, here's
Keene,
Concord
I
jump.
believe.
Ooh. Oh, you got a snap. Central.
From someone other.
Who feels as if this is going well? I think this is going well. We're live, flying. We got 3K about to get started here.
How many people are watching, can we see?
We can.
22.
We can. Hold on.
3K is about to go
We have
onto the track.
right now an amazing amount. It's not bad. It's a good start. We
226,
do have
that's
a
pretty
chat. We have a chat going on. Okay, we got a 3K here. What do we got for the 3K, Gav Dog?
I'm supposed to be on interviews.
I don't see any girls for the 3K. That's interesting.
Well, maybe they're not.
Oh, yeah, we do have
mixed.
some girls coming. They're going to combine.
No.
They're going to combine.
Perfect.
All right, that means some fast starts for these girls.
We got a Hanover. We got 3 Pinkerton. Who do we have? Let's see.
Who do we have?
Got to go to the afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, about to start 30,000 meter on the track. That means we're going to need, especially the turns, lanes 1 and 2.
Josiah Conley ran a 902 last week. You see Contessa Silva, Isabel Grew, Calvin Marzoff, Pinkerton, and then Aria Deeb from Hanover. And then they're combining it with the boys.
Yeah, so it looks like Josiah Connolly, Finn Christensen Kraft, Nadjis Jane, Andrew Valentino, William Buckley, Alexander Vaccaro, Jacob Brunez. Those are the guys. And for the girls, we have Contessa Silva, Isabel Gruux,
Grew.
Grew.
I don't mind them. Hanover
Callis-
has new uniforms.
Yeah, Hanover has new
Callison
uniforms.
Marzov and Aria Deeb.
That's where all the doctors are
So a little
from.
bit of cross country going on here. I mean, Pinkerton, obviously one of the top teams in the state, and then Hanover, one of the top teams in the state, and on the guys' side as well, Christensen Kraft and Conley and Hanover's crew, this D2 state champs. I mean, this is going to be a good one.
Looks like for the girls, it's probably going to be the 2 Pinkerton girls out front, and then a battle for 3rd place.
Calvin Marzov had a great end to her cross country season. She might be right in their wheelhouse, but we'll see.
Hanover D2 state champions, knocking off Cobra.
They're doing a California starter, a staggered start. Girls are on the outside, boys are on the inside. Good way to do it.
I like the use of streak flies in this. I see streak flies.
I think
over the
streak
back.
flies is the way to go on this track, actually. What do you think, Gavin?
I don't know. I think next percent wouldn't be too bad just because of 3K, but if I had 3K and 15, yeah, I'm doing streak flies.
All right, still giving instructions, Chris Benson. Once again, this is New Hampshire Track and Field, powered by Runners Alley, coming at you from Plymouth State. We are having a recording of the UNH meets today. Those will be posted later on today, so you can check those out. Next week we'll be doing dual live streams, as long as all these guys can work again. That'll be good.
Next week,
Next week,
you know I'm free.
let's go. And here we go.
Boys and girls combined 3,000 meter.
What didn't Josiah Conley run a Pretty good 5K.
9:02. Well, he ran a 15:10-ish last year, I believe.
Wow.
So looking at T-Furs, remember T-Furs New Hampshire is up and running, ladies and gentlemen. So looking at T-Furs on the guys' side, Conley does have the leading time of the state. He ran 9:03.77. I stand corrected. So we'll kind of see what others have going on today. Londonderry Buckley has yet to run, I believe. But that looks like Christensen Kraft, and then Hanover's. Who's that from Hanover, Gavin?
Addison has a thing. I can't
Andrew
see.
Valentino.
Andrew Valentino. He's a twin, you know.
That's awesome.
He's a twin. He likes to wear orange shoes. I wonder if he's wearing orange or blue today. So I would expect these three to go, and Conley. I would expect Conley to kind of take the lead there. We don't have picture-in-picture today, so we'll be cutting from one camera to the next. Try to give you an idea of where the girls are at, too. They're coming through the 400, right on 9:20 pace for 3,200, and they're just sitting on them. Just sitting on them.
Yeah.
Give you an idea of the girls' leaders here. And that's Gru and Silva coming around the corner with Marzov trailing and Aria Deeb from Hanover. Back to the leaders.
You can feel the ground shake when they run by. It's
That's
cool.
pretty cool. It's really cool. Conley still trailing, still kind of leading the train, looking around to see if anyone wants to help out. In third, that's Nandish Jane. Manad Knox. Jacob Brungis is in there. And then here comes Pinkerton ladies. Silva and Gru once again.
Working together, looking good.
Different uniforms as teammates, so maybe they get to pick.
Let's have Rory stay on the men leaders. I'll take cuts on the girls on the back end. Stay on the guys, and I'll do cuts from the other camera. And it looks as if these three are working together at this point. What would you say, Rory? How do you feel this is looking up, shaping up? You're kind of a 3K guy.
It's looking to favor the two guys in the back. I know you said earlier Josiah Conley has the fastest time in the state, if I heard you correctly.
Yes. Valentino looking like he's making a little bit of a move here.
Whoa, held off.
Use the pick.
Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Addison, when you have been in some combined races before with boys in high school, how did you like those? How did you enjoy those?
I enjoyed them a lot. And I remember one time in a combined race, you had Aiden pace me, and that was nice. But it's always good to have a little, especially on an indoor track, it's always good to have a little bit more, just a little bit more company, especially when it's spread out like this. It's always good to have someone to just keep your eyes up and look towards, especially if you're the leader. So it's always very helpful.
It looks like Silva and Gru, they always have a teammate together with checking this out. Obviously, running together, racing together. Marzov's not too far off.
Yeah,
Starting to spread out.
Those girls have a good pack, a good thing going. Their 2 seed times are only 1 second apart, so I'm assuming they'll be together for the entire race.
Yeah, they've been inseparable all fall.
Yeah.
Actually, for 2 years, really, now, right?
Yeah.
And here come the leaders. Looks like Conley's getting a little bit of a gap here.
Coming through the mile in, no. Coming through the 1,400.
Give you a shot of Gru and Silva now on the cut camera. So Conley and the leaders have lapped the girls. So the girls are a lap down. We'll be focused on them with the main camera once the boys are finished. And we'll be giving you updates as we go along because Addison is an expert at that. And if I don't give updates on the girls, Addison will be sure to punch me to make sure that I do. That's her fake laugh, by the way. So the boys have gone through in 4:46, 4:47. That's about 9:30, 9:40 pace. So right around 9 flat pace, I would say. Right, Gavin? Gavin,
Yeah.
you're going to have to leave here to do interviews pretty quick here. What's going to be your fun question today?
It's a secret. You got to go check out the interviews if you want to see that.
All right, sounds good. So we had Grew and Silva just go through the finish line.
I think they're 2 laps back from the leaders
2 laps now.
So they have 2 more laps till they hit a mile, I think.
Marzov's in third. And coming through the finish line right now is Connolly, coach giving him some advice. And Valentino and Finn Christensen Kraft are right on them. And they've lapped, I think, the boys' field as well. So Connolly looking like he's running away with this. Right now, what would you be thinking right now, Addison, if you're Josiah Connolly?
Keep picking off that lap traffic. Just keep your eyes up and catch as many people as you can.
So would you be thinking about, I mean, you're pretty good with pace, though. You'd be trying to hone in on pace as far as.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed he's wearing his watch, and I think he was originally lapping it every lap, but I think he has some idea of how fast he's going, but I think the most important part at this stage in the race is just keeping your eyes up.
I would say Valentino and Christian Kraft aren't out of it, but obviously Josiah's just not waiting around. He's running his pace.
Yeah.
That's an over under 9 minutes for the winner.
Over.
Handovers.
I also don't really know guys 3K
Eve
times
is rolling.
that well.
Hey.
That's Silver and Grew coming through. Connolly now coming through too. Looks like he has 4 to go, 800 to go at 6:39. Valentino, Christensen Kraft coming through. And there's Marzov also coming through, 3rd place on the girls' side.
He's ripping.
We have a little bit of traffic now that Connolly has to deal with.
And the Pinkerton girls, the leaders, are also hitting lap traffic, so it's definitely getting pretty crowded out there in lane 2 as everyone goes around.
Yep. We'll try to pick up the lap count on the girls here. Connolly's going to be coming through in 3 to go with 3 to go here. And then
I
here
believe the
come
girls,
the girls,
will
see what Andy
have
says. Nothing right now, so we'll be checking that when they start flashing for the guys. 3 for the girls, I mean.
I want to say the girls have 5 to
5
go.
to go, yeah, I think so.
Pretty good conditions in here. It's kind of freezing, so it's nice for a runner.
Yeah,
Correct,
if I
yeah,
was
it's not
racing, I would
warm.
definitely want it to be this, but me sitting here commentating, my hands are freezing.
When Connolly comes through, he'll have 400 to go. He's at about, he's going to have to run a pretty good, he's going to have to show a little bit of a change here. He's at 7:48, so obviously if he runs a 70, he's going to be at 8:58.
Come on.
Let's see if he could run a 70 last 400. That seems to be within his wheelhouse.
He's
Check
slowing
on the
down
girls'
now.
leaders. Again, we feel as if they have 4 to go. Is that correct? Yep.
I want to say,
Give or
yeah,
take.
4.
Leading time for the girls on Division 1 is Eli Cross from Exeter at 10:36. That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Lily Thomas from Salem at 10:55. So we'll see where Pinkerton falls. Once again, Connolly has the fastest time to date. With a lot to go at 8:24, he could roll. He can get in the 850s pretty comfortably here.
It's pretty good for a much a solo effort from him.
I think, though, too, like the lap runners do help as long as you have good
agree.
lines and you don't get impeded. Christensen Kraft has opened up a gap over Valentino going into this last lap.
And the girls now have 2 to go. I believe he just showed them.
Okay.
So
So Connolly here at 8:50 coming around the turn. And I'll ask Rory to go back for 2nd and 3rd after he finishes here. And there's the finish.
Hey, Addison. Hey, Addison.
yes.
You were wrong. It was under 9 minutes.
And here comes Christensen Kraft
Well,
coming
that's good.
through at 9:10 and change. Valentino coming through. So 9:10 and change will be the 2nd fastest at D1. Valentino coming through at 9:15. That puts him 4th, right behind the top runners for Division 2. 9:14. There's 3 at 9:14. Owenstein, Gunnar Courier, and Peyton Jocelyn.
Looks like we're in a battle here between these 2 teammates to see who can get across, who can finish up.
So we're going to pick up their lap count. I think they'll have 2 to go when they come through.
No,
No, I think 1 to go
I
when they
think
come through.
1 to go
Oh,
when
yeah.
they come through. Unless, yeah, he has the bell. So, yeah, they're about to hit the bell with 1 to go. So they should actually maybe get a PR today. I think they're on pace for it. wouldn't you say?
Head
At
went down.
11:05,
They haven't run
11:06.
one yet this season, so they're at 10:10 right now. I mean, they're going to run 10:50.
Yeah, so that'll be what we think is a PR for them based on their seed times.
So 10:50 will put them right in the top 3. I mean, it's Eli Cross had a breakthrough at New England's and just carried that through to last week, running 10:36. Lily Thomas from Salem is second in D1. I would expect Grew and Silva to come through and be now second and third.
Yeah. It's going to be a pretty good time here. Looks like 10:47.
7 and change.
And her teammate just under 10:50. So that'll put them second and third in D2.
D1.
Yeah, sorry, D1.
D1.
Sorry.
D1.
There's the guys' results as Marzov is finishing. Marzov is finishing around 11:07, 11:08. That puts her right behind Fondakowski, and that's going to put her in 6th or 7th
Fondy's
for
back.
D1.
I'm guessing it's his sister.
Switch to girls.
Yeah, you're useless.
All right.
You were useless.
So I'm wondering why Gavin's still standing here when she and Aiden should be interviewing.
I'm sitting.
All right, and Deeb is still ready. We still have runners out there on the track. Shoot. Just follow these finishers as they come off. So far, Contessa Silva ran. Oh, those are just still
Yeah,
that.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. We're just waiting.
Just waiting for Chris. He actually has to. He can only do one at a time. So, on the boys again, Conley wins in 8:58.
Oh, here we go. They're up. So
Oh.
Contessa Silva, 10:47. Isabel Grew, 10:49. And Marzov, 11:07.
And then Deep comes through in 12:28. She's Division II. Not a bad start. I haven't recognized that name, so that might have been her first time, Addison. So
That's
12:28 actually puts her in the top 8. So, not a bad debut.
It's awesome.
So again, as we're getting ready for the hurdles, we see that Mr. Rory Kern has it fixated on the high jump, trying to see what the height is for high jump. It's right now at 4.2. That was a
She
successful
cleared
clearance.
that pretty easily.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get over to the field event live results and see if they.
And probably nothing yet as far as that's concerned.
Yeah.
Let's check the hurdles, Addison, and tell me how many heats we have coming up for girls hurdles.
So for the girls' hurdles, 2 heats of trials and then a final, obviously. And then guys, there's no. Oh, wait. Guys will be the same. So 2 heats and then.
Okay. All right, sitting at 4.2 in the high jump. Looks like they're between flights in the long jump. Not sure what's happening at shot. They might be between flights there too. Oh no, there's a thrower, or they might be warming up. So we'll stick with high jump right now. There's another BG athlete. But that was not bad 3Ks for early in the season, huh?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Get your time down to start and then just get faster as the season goes on and the meets get more competitive. But, you know, for that being a solo effort by Connolly and then just a duo effort by those Pinkerton girls, I think that was a pretty promising start to the season. And again, as they go to bigger meets or they do other things, they'll just get better.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, it's great to run a 3K on a 200-meter track as opposed to UNH. And it's not like UNH is awful. It's a great track in and of itself. It's just a lot easier to run on these. Rory,
yeah.
can you still hear us? I don't think Rory can hear us. Rory. I don't think Rory can hear us, Miss Addison.
I don't know. I never ran a 3K at UNH, so I have nothing to say. But, because I think I made a deal with you
I remember.
to not run that many laps at UNH. But
Well, we did that for our speed work.
yeah.
All right, so here we go. We have the first heat of the girls' hurdles. Who's in this first heat, Addison?
All right, first heat, Quinn Doherty, Ava Becker, Jalen Galez, Morgan Doherty, Abby Baugh, Heidi Rosario, Cadence Moore, and Cecilia Checkett. So we got Concord, Central, Londonderry, Concord, Memorial, Girton, Newport, and Pinkerton.
I was holding them in there for a little bit. A little frustration. Not sure what the issue was, but they'll just reset and go again. A lot of great teams here today. It's like director of the league, Mike Leifert, Amy Sanborn, also they're trying to funnel all the teams through Plymouth at least once, so they get the feel for the facility. Here we go. Fair start. Looks like Concord out front, Addison.
Huge lead by Concord. Holy cow.
Again, these are trials.
It's like Morgan Doherty, I believe, of Concord.
See these times as they come through.
She's definitely hurdled before.
It's a 9:27 for Doherty. Rosario 10:23.
Yep. Becker
Keep-
1079. Baugh 1099. Galez 1102. Checkett 1187. Moore 1196. Followed by Doherty. Actually, I don't. Oh yeah, that is Doherty. Must be her sister.
Well, Doherty won that one, and that's their second fastest time in D1 right now.
Yeah. Her sister is also in the race as well. So that's pretty exciting.
All right, who's in this next heat?
All right, in this next heat, we have Annaliam Levesque, Eva Simpson, Elizabeth Kelly, Maddox Lovely, Brooke Gatherall, Molly Wheely, Katarina Datsko, and Sophia Anderson.
Fun fact, Maddox Lovely has the fastest time in D2.
Awesome.
We'll see if she can eclipse that today. And
Yeah, looks like she's seated at 8:99. So
that is the fastest time in the whole state, actually.
yeah, that's pretty quick.
For those wondering,
Actually, no. Morgan Doherty
Morgan
has
Doherty,
the
nice.
fastest time in the state.
sorry about that. So qualifying standards, there's no qualifying standards for state championships, but there are for the qualifying meets because they take the top performances in each event. But for the qualifying meets, for the hurdles, the girls for D1 are looking for 1060, and the girls for D2 are looking for 1120.
All right. Good start here. Looks like Newport is out in front. Or is that Keene?
That's Newport. That's
Newport.
lovely. Crushing it.
Boom. Awesome.
One of the best in the state.
Followed by BG and then Pinkerton, it looks like.
She just ran a 9:20, not her best, but a good prelim.
Gatherall 10:25, Wheely 10:47, Kelly 11:11, Simpson of Hanover 11:54, Levesque of Raymond 11:60, Datsko 11:72, and Anderson of Concord 11:87. So pretty good heats here.
We're joined by Chris Stevens, is back after socializing for the past 2 hours.
Yeah.
Chris, do you know Addison? Have you met Addison before?
Aiden, sister.
Yeah. Have you guys met before, or is this the
No,
first time?
this is the first time.
I'll say
This is
nice
first
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're from New Hampshire, so we have to work on social skills. It's okay, though.
Yeah.
Just kidding. All right, so we are going to have a little bit of a moment here before we go to finals. Chris, I've always wondered this too. You know, as a sprinter here in indoor track, sometimes you run a prelim, they give you maybe 5-10 minutes, and you run the final. How do you feel about that kind of situation? Whereas, you know, sometimes in outdoors you get a little bit more of a break. Are you one that wants a little bit more of a break where you almost have to warm up a little bit more again, or do you like to go right at it again?
I'm fine. I can go right at it. Usually better just to go right back at it because I'm already warmed up. I don't have to re-warm. Like 100, you have to get warm again. And then you also can forget about what wrong you did in your early race. Like in 100, an hour later, I could have forgot like what I did wrong and all that stuff. 55, I know what I did wrong, so I want to just rerun it that second.
Because it doesn't take a lot out of you at
Yeah.
all to run a 55.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's. I've always wondered that, especially with hurdles too, man. I mean,
Hurdles is
If
even
you-
faster, so.
if you get knocked around on hurdles, and then you got to kind of clean yourself off, dust yourself off, and get in the blocks right away. And then early season, what are you looking to do early season, as far as getting through these trials and finals and these early season meets?
So I opened last week 6.55 and 36.30. I was lane 1 for the 300, so it was whatever. I toyed around that race anyways. But I'm here the 30th, and it's going to be a 35 300 if I get a good lane draw. And then the 55s, whatever, it's without spikes, so.
Got it.
All right,
who
looks
do we have
like
in
we
the finals?
have the finals list. Maddox Lovely with a 920 in the trials. Morgan Doherty, Heidi Rosario, Brooke Gatherall, Molly Wheely, Ava Becker, Abby Ba, and Jalen Galiz from Londonderry. So that's going to round out your field for the final. Took 11:02 to get in, and looks like they're getting their blocks set and getting ready to go.
I don't know if Roy can hear us.
Yeah,
What do you think?
Trying to figure that out.
We need the color commentary from Mr. Curran. Did he try to text you? How is Keene's team this year, Chris?
Really
Yep.
solid.
Yeah.
I hear you.
All right, now we can hear you, Roy. We've been trying to get your attention for the past 5 minutes. Could you hear us? Or are you just ignoring us? Roy, were you just ignoring us?
What was that? It's kind of hard to hear you.
I don't think you could hear us.
Cut out a lot.
Yeah. So it's Addison's phone. That's the problem.
Of course, just blame it on my phone, of course.
Roy, how about now?
I can hear you.
How about now?
Yep.
How about now? Just kidding.
I can hear you.
Let's go.
God.
I'm going to have to teach Addison how to be a producer here so I can go use the bathroom here and there during the track meet. If you could see the look she's giving her dad right now. Typical daughter to dad look.
Yep.
You can do it, Addison. Just have to cut. It goes between these two. Red means it's the main
Are
camera.
you serious?
Green means the corner. No, I'm not serious, actually. All right, they're still just trying to give these athletes a little bit of a rest here. Looks like Mr. Stada is going to settle them in the blocks, and here we go. Second finals
Who are
of the
you
day.
picking today, Concord or Newport to take the win here?
I'm picking Lovely. Who do you got, Chris?
Yeah, lovely.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Doherty. She had the fastest.
All right, this is a bit of a showdown.
Yeah.
And we're off.
Doherty
Oh, neck and neck.
has a lead, but Lovely's coming back on her.
That's lovely.
Lovely.
Let's see these last couple hurdles.
There we go.
Oh, Lovely on
And
the
lovely
lean.
finishes.
That was really
Lovely
close.
on the lean.
That was awesome.
It'll be lovely of Newport 9:05.
9:05. That's a new state lead, I
Doherty
believe.
Concord 9:10.
Or no? Or
Sure,
8:99.
Keep going, Chris.
Wheel of Pinkerton 10:02. Gatherall of Bishop Girton 10:08. Rosario Bishop Girton 10:32. Becker of Manchester Central 10:51. Ba of Manchester Memorial 10:76. And Galiz of Londonderry 11:44.
Addison was actually correct. Doherty from Concord now has the fastest time from D1, running 9:10. Miriam Nada from Portsmouth had the fastest time at 9:20 last week. Once again, actually the week before that they had a scrimmage. But then obviously we're going to be seeing what UNH does. And any updates from UNH, Chris? Anybody drop a solid there?
Let's see.
I don't know.
There was a 37.8 at UNH earlier in the 300 from an Alvern guy.
That's pretty solid.
But 55 was 692. Wasn't as solid as these meets.
Do you think that has something to do with the surface of the track? Does that affect you in the 55 at all? Because I feel like it certainly affects the distance events. You know, you can feel the bounce and the give in this track.
Yeah.
Whereas UNH, it's pretty non-responsive. So does that affect you in the 55 at all, or is it more so?
I've always been like 0.3 off my PR in 55, so I'd say probably. It's also no spikes are ever allowed in there, like Plymouth. But Plymouth I ran 6.6 before, but UNH I've only ran, I think, 6.8.
Right. Interesting.
Getting ready for the first heat of the boys' hurdles. How many heats do we have total?
2.
2 heats.
Yep.
And in this first heat, who do we have in this first heat?
Teeter of Londonderry, Kasongo of Londonderry, McGaughan of Concord, Morrison of Pinkerton, Bibot of Monadnock, Bickford of Manchester Memorial, and Robert of Manchester Central.
So what you're seeing now is Jeff Nielsen
Hyping up the
hyping
crowd.
up the crowd. Here we go. Go 1, 2, 3. You're gonna hear it. All right, there we go. And he did it right in front of our camera, not even knowing he was doing that. So, thanks, buddy. All right, still waiting on the white flag for the boys to roll through here.
How's it going up there, Rory?
It's going good.
That's
Good
awesome.
view up here.
Good.
There we go. Feel free to jump on high jump or long jump, but we got a hurdle race coming up, but in between.
Looks like they're settling into their blocks now.
Say Morrison of Pinkerton. Get this one.
He's got the
Ran-
fast time in the state at 8:03. Great. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he's already.
Yeah.
He's gone.
This is
Concord's looking good in
great.
second, but
He let up
Wow.
last 2 steps. Was he looking at you, Chris? Did he look over at you? Just wondering.
looked very
8:19.
relaxed.
8:19. The last 2 steps were jogging across the line. Who was second? Was that McGann from Concord?
Yep.
Go ahead, run him down.
Okay, so Morrison 8:19, McGann 9:18, Bibbo 9:50, Kasongo 9:71, Bickford 10:18.
All right. Next heat. Who do we have in the next heat? Is that Tremino from Memorial?
Yeah, Tremino of Manchester Memorial, Welder of Hanover, Fricker of Manchester Memorial, Colby of Conant, Lambera, Monadnock, Child, Pinkerton, Hales, Manchester Memorial, and Visconti of Londonderry.
High jump clearance. I think we're at 4.8 right now, so that's starting to get up there.
That Londonderry athlete just missed the bar there, but sure she'll get it on the next try.
Just cutting over to the start.
Set, about to get in their blocks.
Red. Green. Who do you got in this one? I'm taking Lambera from Monadnock. That's what I'm taking.
I'll take Colby of Conant.
Yeah, I'll go with Colby.
All right, kids versus the old man. Here we go.
Looks like this might be a little bit closer of a race.
Oh, no one picked Pinkerton.
Yeah, no one did.
Lambera.
There we go.
Pow.
Ooh.
Oh, I think you got him on the lean.
That was really close.
That was a really good lean. Am I wrong, Chris?
It'll be
We'll have to
Lambera,
see. Yeah.
827.
On the lean.
Yeah, there we go. So Lambera 827, Child of Pinkerton 829, Colby of Conant 886, Fricker of Memorial, 985. Hales of Memorial, 1062. Visconti, Londonderry, 1070. Trimino, Memorial, 1096. And Welder of Hanover, 1106.
Montbert just jumped into number 1 for Division 2, by the way, with
Yeah.
that shot.
That was a pretty good run by him.
Pretty great lean. I mean, look how what happens with the lean.
Yeah, that was good.
How often you practice your lean, Chris, in the mirror at home?
I actually do that, so got to be ready at any moment.
I agree. So there's going to be a little bit of a off time here. We'll get caught up at the high jump,
So it looks like for finals.
possibly long jump as well.
Yeah, so it looks like for finals to go through, it's going to be Morrison of Pinkerton, Lombara of Monadnock, Child of Pinkerton, Colby of Conant, Magan of Concord, Bibbo of Monadnock, Kasongo of Londonderry, and Fricker of Memorial. So 985 and faster got into the finals today.
This is going to be legit.
Yeah, this will actually be a pretty good race. I feel like all of them were pretty close.
Going on a limb and picking Morrison.
On a limb, he had the fastest time.
It's called sarcasm, Addison. Do they not do that in Virginia?
No.
There's no sarcasm in Virginia?
I think I'm going to pick Lombara. He probably is coming off a pretty big confidence booster in the trials, and that'll push him to a good time in the finals.
Hey, I like that you picked somebody else. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Going up to 410 in the high jump.
Here's a Londonderry athlete getting ready to take an attempt at the long jump here.
Look at that zoom in. Look at that zoom in Roy's doing.
Yep.
Roy, tell us about this. Who's
Check
this?
out this tracking.
That's pretty good. Keep it.
This is a
Nice.
pretty good jump.
Nice. All right, track the high jumper next. Concord has some good high jumpers now. Ella Goulis, she's up over 5 feet. She's probably just entering now, or she just entered at 4'8", 4'10".
That's awesome.
The following boys qualify for the 55-meter hurdle finals. From Londonderry, Arnold Moga. From Concord, Connor McGann. From Pinkerton,
Chris Strong ran 8:08 at UNH for the 55 hurdle.
That's pretty quick. See if these guys can beat it or come close to it. Here's a Concord athlete attempting at the high jump. Oh, just missed it. Looks like they're getting ready to get into their blocks and get settled for the finals of the 55 hurdles.
You know, it is chilly in here.
It's freezing in here. They got a door open or something?
No, man. It's good for athletes, though.
Yeah, I agree. That's the other thing too. I feel like the air in here is a lot better.
The air in here is really good.
Yeah, the
as
air
I
in
cough.
here is great. I feel like even at tracks that are similar to this, like Dartmouth, even the air isn't as clear as it is in here.
It's large. There's obviously great ventilation.
Yeah.
Again, we're super happy to even be here with all the flooding in this area. How was Keene with all the rain, Chris?
We haven't really had any rain.
Oh, last week with the big rainstorm?
Yeah,
you
we
guys,
didn't have any.
holy cow.
Oh wow, you guys lucked out.
Yeah, we were lucky to be here today. It was up in the air till noontime on Thursday, and super happy. They were talking about going midweek if we had to, but that, obviously would have thrown a lot out of whack. 2 meets in 3 days, cold weather. Even though we're indoors, you still have to train for it. It's just tough. As a sprinter, indoor track must be pretty tough. Do you find yourself with 3 or 4 pairs of tights on at one time? Or do you guys have a hallway inside the school?
So we have a mat that we can use for spikes in our hallway.
Well, that's actually pretty nice.
That is really good. How long is the hallway?
So our longest hallway is 251 meter. So,
Wow.
and it's a straight. And then if
That's a long hallway.
It is a long hallway. We don't have that.
we have a really big school.
Oh.
And then our oval of the school is 580 meter. So
Outside?
inside.
Inside?
Yeah.
There's an oval you could run?
Yeah. It goes all around. It's like
There's an oval that you can run and do a workout on?
practically.
Are you worried about teachers coming out of the doorway?
Yeah, that's the fear. But we practice late usually, or we come early. We have 4 a.m. practices.
4 a.m.?
Yeah, like last year, we were doing 4 a.m. every single day.
Why 4 a.m.? Why not
Oh.
5 a.m.?
Our school I don't know. Our school schedule is just off.
Guns up. Oh, my gosh. That's nuts.
What time does your school start?
So it used to start like 7:40, 7:20. And then I have to wake up early because I live 30 minutes away anyways. But
Okay, here we go. They're settling the blocks. We're looking at was it 8:08 that Chong ran?
yeah, 8:08.
8:08. Let's see if Morrison or in company can eclipse that.
I'm going to give it to Monadnock, I think.
With Lombara.
Morrison did look pretty dominant in the.
Morrison had a better
Yeah,
start, but
Morrison's
Lombara's right
out.
on him.
Yeah, wow, this is a great
Lombara,
race.
He's gonna
Lombara.
close.
Morrison's pulling away.
Morrison's
But
got
he
it.
got it.
Morrison.
8:12.
Let's
Ish.
see. Should be faster.
Let's see if it comes back.
8:06.
8:06.
So there
That
we
is a
go.
state lead. That's the state lead.
So that's awesome. We've got Morrison at 8:06, Lombara 8:21, Child 8:35, Colby of Conant 8:72, McGon of Concord 9:04, Kasongo of Londonderry 9:29, Fricker of Memorial 9:41, and Bibo of Monadnock at 9:52. So
That's fast.
That was a great race.
I think we're gonna have a great hurdle showdown at D1s.
They must have heard us talking, saying that he ran
Oh,
8:08.
man, that was
Knew
legit.
that he needed to run faster.
8:06. Man, I tell you what.
Here you go, big jump at the long jump over there now.
Yeah. It would help if I had the camera on it. Shoot.
And
Sorry,
Rory just tracked that perfectly,
Yep.
and you missed it.
I'm wondering where our interviewers are. They gotta get Morrison here.
See, this is why Rory and I are
There they
better
are.
interviewers. They're just not paying attention. Look at them. Not a care in the world. Head in the clouds.
No.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
the
Now
other
they're
guy.
talking to the wrong guy. Like,
Oh
did
my
they
gosh.
even watch the race? Like, holy cow! My God!
We would never do that.
Yeah, we would never do that. Let it be known that Rory and I never did that.
Is there a
Except
little
for
bit of a
when we did.
sibling rivalry?
Except for
going
when
on?
we did.
All right, here we go. In the blocks. Who do we got in this
Oh,
first one?
Shoot. Okay.
We're flying now, guys. Let's
think-
go.
I think Matt opened last week with a faster time.
All right,
It
in
was
this
like
first heat, we
8:03.
have Brown of Trinity, Brown of Lebanon, Smith
I
of
think
Pinkerton,
you're
Mullen
right,
of Concord, Hope of Girton, Austin of Londonderry, Harper
You're
of
right.
Raymond, and Din of Manchester Memorial.
And they're off.
Looks like Concord is pulling away.
Pretty good.
But BG's pretty tender heels. Concord looking good there. So that would be Ava Mullen of Concord.
Running a 794.
Pretty good.
Gotta do these quick because he's gonna cycle through these. So who's got this one?
Hope 819, Smith Pinkerton of 853, Austin 876, Brown of Lebanon 905, Brown of Trinity 970, Harper of Raymond 991, and Din of Manchester Memorial in 1045. So here we go. Got this.
Got a big high jump.
Big high jump. What do we got?
I don't know. The bar's really high though.
It's at, I think, 6 foot or 5 foot.
5 foot.
5 foot.
So this has to be Goulis. Yep, this has to be Goulis right here.
Here we go.
I think I see Harriet Barber. Yep. Oh, we
Oh,
just missed. I think
close.
Harriet Barber's in this next heat, by the way.
All right, here we go. Heat 2, Weber of Lebanon, Duford of Raymond, Bryan of Concord, Barber of Central, Wheel of Pinkerton, Presley of Girton, and Tovar Perez of Manchester Memorial.
This would be kind of interesting. Barber's more of the 200, 400 type,
Mm-hmm.
dropping down to 55. You still have her in this one, Chris?
I
What do you
think so. I have to give it to her because she got middle lane.
She does have middle lane, yeah.
Oh, they just cleared the high jump bar.
All right. Was it a Concord athlete or?
Yeah, it was
It
Concord.
was.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Ooh, that was a little bit
that
of
was a false start,
But Barber's going to be coming through pretty easily here.
but pretty fast.
Pretty dominant right
Whoa,
there.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa. 754 for
Wow,
Barber.
there
Put
we
your,
go.
Put your third.
Wheel Pinkerton 814, Brian of Concord 830, Presley of Bishop Burton 884, Dufford of Raymond 903, Weber of Lebanon 933, and Tover
Let's
Perez
get that camera back
1006.
on the long jump.
Or high jump, long jump?
I mean
jump?
high jump. Sorry.
Thank you. No. Like, if you see it, that's
They're
not
getting
red,
ready.
hit cut. So this is for 5 feet, Rory. Second Concord athlete doing this. She already cleared it?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
The other Concord athlete already cleared it.
So I'm thinking this is
As she goes, we're looking at about
Kelly.
to start heat 3 of the 55.
We have St. Jean, Bishop Burton, Nadu of Raymond,
This might be
Plante
Mickelson.
of Londonderry, Roberts Pinkerton, Conte of Concord,
Ooh. I
Jackson,
think that's
Manchester
Mickelson.
Memorial, and Sutherland of
Close.
Monadnock.
So I think Goulas cleared it. She has a 5.3 to her credit this year, and that might be Kelly Mickelson who just missed. And we have a long jump he's going to track. You do have time to do that, Roy.
Yeah,
You did. I was going to say you could do it. That's right. We're good.
you got me worried.
No, we're good.
Getting
All right,
down.
here we go. Next heat. Next heat. This is who's in the heat. We already ran it down.
Looks like Eva Roberts of Pinkerton with the fastest seed time coming in at 7:83 here.
And they're up and off.
Good start.
Eva Roberts pulling away. Will get the win.
Pretty comfortably.
Concord not too far behind though.
Eva Roberts, Pinkerton 778. Conte of Concord 807. Plante of Londonderry 826. Jackson, Manchester Memorial 854. Nadu of Raymond 985.
This might be Mickelson's last
St.
attempt.
Jean of Bishop Burton 993 and Sutherland 994. I'll break the time.
This might be Mickelson's last attempt at 5 feet, I believe it
this
is.
is Concord's last attempt.
Oh, nice run up. There. Oh!
So close. All right, this next heat 4 of the 55, we've got
Oh, she had that.
Brewitt of Raymond,
Shoot.
Coppola of Girton, Griffith of Conant, Bryall of Pinkerton,
Long
Bucky of Concord,
Lebanon.
Ames of Lebanon,
Not bad.
McNamara of Newport, and Mann of Central.
Oh, in the blocks, in the blocks.
Give it to
Roy,
Braywell.
in the blocks. You got it, baby. Good job. Every round of applause for Rory Curran.
Woo!
I got Mackey from Concord.
Up and off.
Ooh, somebody had
Have
a
to give it to
flyer.
Braywell.
Holy
Oh.
cow.
Actually on the outside.
Oh,
that
we'll
was
see.
tight.
Who do you got?
I couldn't see from here.
I couldn't see from here
I think
either.
Pinkerton got it, but I'm not entirely sure.
It will be Pinkerton,
Pinkerton.
782, Braywell, Manchester Memorial, or Manchester Central, 786, Makey, Concord, 829, Ames, Lebanon, 862, Compella of Bishop Gurren, 885.
Hey, got to give it to
Brewitt,
man.
Raymond, 912, McNamara, Newport, 949, Griffith, Conant, 1098.
She had a start.
Yeah, that was a
Man
great
had
start.
a start.
That was awesome.
All right, going back to high jump. Looks like they're going to 5.2. If there's one jumper left, they might choose to do a 5.3 or some off height. But it looks like it's going to 5.2 by the performance board there in the screen on the upper right-hand corner.
Showing you the behind the scenes of the high jump.
Thank you, Rory. He's doing a great camera job here. 5.2. Next heat of the girls, heat number 5.
Florent of Concord, Michaelek of Raymond, Stengel of Monadnock, Quarter of Manchester Memorial, Silva of Pinkerton, Ash of Newport, Bouchard of Trinity, and Awad of Londonderry.
Is that Silva or Pinkerton, the distance runner?
Yeah,
I don't think so. Oh, maybe, yeah.
I
The
think it
Memorial
actually
It
is.
is? What? That was
Possible
legit.
sub 8.
Possible
It'll
sub
be
8
a
on the good.
792.
792.
Silva Pinkerton, 819. Ash Newport, 869. Michigalak, Raymond, 886. Stengel, Monadnock, 887. Bochard, of Trinity, 9 flat. Fluent Florence of Concord 920, and Awad of Londonderry 954.
All right. Good run down there.
All right, we're looking at
Looks like we're at 5-2 for the high jump. Thank you. And we're going to track on the long jump. You got to hand it, like everything is right in front of us. There's nothing on the outside of the track where our camera can
gonna
be.
have to miss Concord again.
I think you had time, dude.
Heat 6, we have Massaquoi of Concord, Nur of Memorial, Moore of Newport, Bilodeau of Girton, George of Pinkerton, Levesque of Raymond, O'Shea of Messinic, and Sia Mentaro of Londonderry.
They're up and off.
Good start by Pinkerton.
Pinkerton followed closely by BG.
BG's
Looks like
coming.
BG is going to come and make the pass.
BG.
BG.
Again, it's top 8 times that make it back to
Bilodeau
finals.
of Bishop Girton 799, breaking 8. George Pinkerton 807. Nur of Manchester Memorial 864. Levashki of Raymond 871. O'Shea Messinic Regional 891. Messaku of Concord 895. Moore of Newport 913. And Sierra Moranto of Londonderry 1013.
Yes, that was O'Shea, the distance runner, jumping in 55s. We're seeing a lot of that. A lot of that this season. A lot of fun. Play track and field. That's what I say sometimes. It's important.
All right, here we go. We're going to look at Heat 7 in a little bit. Morin of Raymond, Hooper of Newport, Carr of Lebanon, Sane of Manchester Memorial, Gridley of Concord, Courtemanche of Londonderry, O'Shea of Regional, and Messinic Regional, and Wooster of Conant.
O'Shea again, the other twin running.
They're off.
Not in a standing
Not
start.
a clear leader here,
Pretty
but looks like
close.
Memorial might pull away.
Yeah, Memorial.
Yeah, right through.
So that will be Sani, Manchester Memorial, 813. Gridley of Concord, 823. Courtemanche, Londonderry, 845. Carr of
No bubble
Lebanon,
time.
852. O'Shea of Messinic Regional, 879. Hooper, Newport, 971. Morin of Raymond, 972. And Worcester of Conant, 992.
There we got 2 more trial heats of the 55 left. Then we'll go on to the guys 55 trials, and then we'll do the finals. So Heat 8, Donahue of Raymond, Carr of Lebanon, Coleman of Pinkerton, Delaroy of Londonderry, Gillette of Bishop Girton, Lee of Newport, Shalom Lawful of Messinic, Pierre of Memorial. These Messinic distance runners appear to be just doing standing starts, which is honestly pretty impressive.
Schaumlaffel did some commentary today. Let's go, Emma.
They're up and off.
Here we go. BG looking, Londonderry coming down with the charge after BG had a great start. It's like Londonderry, BG, Pinkerton.
Delory of Londonderry, 807. Gillette of Bishop Girton, 821. Coleman, Pinkerton, 830. Carr of Lebanon, 887. Lee of Newport, 898. Donahue of Raymond, 910. Squam Lawfell of Messinic Regional, 945. And Pierre of Manchester Memorial.
Final heat.
Yeah, so Heat 9 looks like Evelyn De Jesus of Hanover, Leon of Londonderry, Rodriguez of Manchester Memorial, McNulty of Pinkerton, Blackington of Newport, Batisi of Conant, and Parisi of Concord. And then we will jump to the boys, and then we'll figure out who the finalists are in the girls 55. That'll be the top 8 times in each trial heat that will advance to the final.
They're up and off.
Attention all athletes. The first
Memorial
for the boys
out.
Please report as soon as you were done.
Pretty good one. Rodriguez of Manchester Memorial, 778. McNulty of Pinkerton, 810. Leon of Londonderry, 842. Blackington of Newport, 870. Batista, Conant, 927. Parisi of Concord, 948. And De Jesus of Hanover, 964.
So right now, according to the live results, the bubble time to make it into the final is going to be 7:99. So you had to break 8 to get into the final, and it looks like right now it's going to be Harriet Barber of Manchester Central with the top time with 7:54, followed by Eva Roberts of Pinkerton, Hannah Rodriguez of Manchester Memorial, Nora Brayall of Pinkerton, Tiana Mann of Manchester Central, Jordan Corder of Manchester Memorial, Ava Mullen of Concord, and Sophia Bilodeau of Bishop Girton. So I believe those will be our finalists. Again, had to break 8 seconds, run 7:99 to make it in.
Rory, what happened in the high jump? Are they still jumping?
No, I didn't get to catch the Concord girls last jump.
We still have
But-
some long jumpers. Oh, we got a 55.
here we
First
go.
heat of the 55.
First heat, Dumphy of Raymond, Johi of Memorial, Wong of Central, Ojibunyari of
Ogbenamari.
Ogbinamari, thank you, of Girton, Parker of Pinkerton, Getchell of Lebanon, and Olson of Londonderry. And here
This is
they're
good.
off.
Parker and Ogbenamari.
What?
He'll get it early.
Clear
lead.
BG winner right there.
What?
695 for
What?
for Malik. Parker,
He was
Pinkerton,
jogging.
702. Wong of Manchester Central, 738. Getchell of Lebanon, 761. Joe of Manchester Memorial, 796. Dumphy of Raymond, 820. And Olson of Londonderry. He did
And that looked nice and easy and relaxed for Malik of BG.
I'm noticing a lot more patience with sprinters and prelims this week versus last week.
Alrighty, so now we got Heat 2 now. Zooming in on our interview duo, who's obviously slacking.
Now, who are they interviewing?
Yeah, who are
That's
they?
the question.
interviewing? My gosh. Aiden's
Look at them
cracking up.
laughing.
Oh my God, Gavin must be
What is
saying
Gavin
something
doing right
stupid. All right, so in Heat 2, we got Cormier of Bishop Girton, Palma of Londonderry, Fugari of Central, Oyanarobi of Trinity, Cavallo of Pinkerton, Da Silva of Raymond, Correa of Memorial, and Colby of Conant. Guns up.
They're up. And off. Trinity right to the lead.
Yep,
This is Alex Oya.
dominant.
Whoa.
That might have been pretty fast.
.667 for Alex Oya. Cavello, Pinkerton, 701. Forgira of Manchester Central, 708. Da Silva, Raymond, 762. Cormier, Bishop Girton, 776. Corrier of Manchester Memorial, 869. That is,
Fast.
yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah.
You're feeling breathing down your neck right now, Chris. You D2 though, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Heat 3 we have Ngove of Conant, Silva of Central, Smith of Pinkerton, Bradley of Hanover, Kuit of Newport, Olen Rahaju of Memorial, Smith of Londonderry, McClary of Concord.
For those wondering, the top time in D2 is Portsmouth the Christians' Tim Kalman, 6:53, which is actually the fastest time in the state because Chris Stevens has a 6:55 so far, and he's sitting idle this weekend. How does that make you feel? Would you rather be
yeah.
racing right now?
Oh,
or you,
yeah.
Or are you being patient?
I'd like to race right now because of the times that are happening.
It'll happen.
Down in their blocks.
Yep, here we go, Heat 3.
Set. And off.
Good start. Looks like Memorial had a good start,
no,
but
no,
Aiden
no.
here
Bradley's
comes
coming
Hanover.
back.
Oh, Hanover.
That'll be a little slow for him, but it's a 7:05.
He ran 6:84 last week.
Solid time for trials, though. Hopefully that'll get him into finals. Only 8 heats of trials this time around compared to the 9 heats for girls.
Bradley Hanover 7:05. Smith Pinkerton 7:14. Olin
shot
Regaju of Manchester Memorial, 738. Silva, Manchester Central, 739. Korea,
missed the main
747. McClary of Concord, 748.
Little shot put action going on. Thank you, Mr. Curran.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Heat 4, Conception of Central, Siglar of Conant, Parche of Girton, Morrison of Pinkerton, Martinez of Memorial, Perucci of Lebanon, McCabe of Concord, and Hooper of Newport.
Morrison's the state leader in the 55 hurdles.
I don't think he's run this yet this year, has he?
And we're off.
Third,
Clearly, he's out.
third
And
time out
it
of
is a,
ball.
it's going to be sub 7. 689 for Morrison. Parche of Bishop Girton, 704. Martinez, Masters Memorial, 732. Sigler of Conan, 743.
I think there's 8 heats of the guys, I believe.
Yep, 8 heats of the guys.
Conception, Manchester Central, 769. Petrushki of
no
Lebanon,
yawn on Matt
777. Hooper, 840.
All right, we got Heat 5. We got Rollins of Raymond, Sineska of Central, Rosado of Manchester Memorial, Borkush of Concord, Parche of Girton, Palma of Londonderry, Joyce of Mascoma, and Moore of Trinity. But first, we're gonna see a little shot put action from Raymond over here.
Hopefully she throws quick.
Yeah, I think she is.
There we go. All right. All right. Here we go.
They're getting settled into their
Looks
blocks
like we have
here.
an open lane. Where's the open lane, Chris?
It's gonna
Lane
be-
5, so that
yeah.
would be Jacob Parche of Girton.
No, wait. I'm
No,
wrong.
they're all
Oh no, they're all there. You can just couldn't
It's
see.
a bad angle.
they're up and off.
Stumble out of the box a
Concord
little bit.
might.
Ooh,
gonna be close.
Central
It's
making
gonna
a
be
late
Concord,
charge,
though.
but it is going to be Concord.
Borkush of Concord, 705. Parche of Bishop Girton, 707. Sineska of Manchester
Sineska
Central,
got out better. That would have been interesting.
718. Oh, they changed it. Sineska's got second, 718.
Oh,
No, hold on.
okay.
Let's just give it a second. All right, now I'm down. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, Borkush, 705. Palma, Londonderry, 706. Sineska Central, 718. Parche, 720. Rosado, 744. Joyce, 778. Moore, 813. Rollins, the second, 906.
and we're back on the Aiden and Gavin cam. What the heck are they doing right now?
What are they doing?
Aiden has not a thought behind those eyes.
All right. Chris
All
Spencer
right.
was explaining what happened, but
Heat
no
6,
harm, no foul. man.
Terrell of Memorial, Wong of Girton, Content of Central, Fabule of Concord, Ingles of
I got
Londonderry, James of Pinkerton,
That's who
Ball
I
of
got.
Monadnock, and
Joseph
Crabe
Fabule.
of Hanover.
Up and off.
Ooh, good start by Famboulet.
Up,
Oh, he's got
and
it, he's
there
got
he
it.
goes.
Yeah, he's pulling away. There
Pretty
we go.
close race, though.
Famboulet, 701. Inglesi, 710. James, 727. Uyong, 738.
Oh, you missed
Ball,
the long jump there, bro.
760. Content, 774. Crabe, 821. And Terrell, 937.
Awesome. And so we got
Heat number 7.
2 more heats remaining of the trials. So we have Finn McDonald of Londonderry, Velez of Memorial, McCod of Pinkerton, Adokbalo of Trinity, Martin of Hanover, Nadeau of Mascoma Valley, Heath of Stevens, and Harari Mana of Concord.
All right, here we go. Heat number 7.
Right.
This is my favorite.
I was
Christmas
just
song.
going to say that. Right now we're listening to Rory Kern's favorite Christmas song, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Little
go.
upbeat there.
I was on it, dude. It was just a tape delay in your ears.
All right, well, they're settling into their blocks now.
The cutoff right now is 705.
7:05. Okay. Aiden made it.
A tied
Powell?
705.
Powell made it so far.
It's Aiden or Jackson's tied. And they're off.
No clear winner right now, but looks
Oh,
like
Pinkerton.
Pinkerton is going.
Ooh, what a great
That's a
finish.
close
That was
finish
tight.
was
there.
good.
That was awesome.
It's going to be Machoud of Pinkerton 7:08, Martin Hanover 7:16, Nadu Moskelma Valley 7:21, Idak Polo 7:29, Heath 7:43, Herimina 7:58, Velez 7:82, McDonald's 8:53.
What'd you say the bubble time was?
7:02. I
Ooh.
believe.
7:05.
Prize my shot. He's
All right, so here we go. We got
probably a little
Heat
longer of a
8.
sprinter.
Dantas of Londonderry, Dixon of Hanover, Fellows of Newport, Burris of Manchester Memorial, Hines of Concord, Dillon of Pinkerton, Cutter of Conant, and Higgins of Monadnock. We've got our final heat of trials, but first watch this Manchester Memorial shot put.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all.
I'm going to have to put a sweatshirt on.
It's cold in here. And
Freezing.
can we get a shot on Aiden and Gavin?
Oh, here we
Yeah,
are.
after this heat. You can get
Alright,
an Aiden and Gavin cam.
They're,
Getting in their
they're
blocks.
settling into their blocks now.
And they're off. It's going to be Concord running through the line.
Easily.
Sub
6.99.
7.
Boom.
Whoa,
there
he's
we
gonna-
go. He's
there's
gonna
the bubble.
Better,
hopefully
691 Hines. Dylan of Pinkerton 711. Burris 714. Fellows 741. Cutter 750.
Finals dash, lane 1 out of Concord.
Dixon 771. Dantes 76. 7. Higgins 803.
Alrighty, so unofficially, looking at the Aiden and Gavin cam, but unofficially the finalists for the 55 dash for the guys, Oya Nairobi of Trinity, Morrison of Pinkerton, Hines of Concord, Ognabari of Girton, Fonbelay of Concord, Cavallo of Pinkerton, Parker of Pinkerton, Parche of Girton.
Just practicing my tracking.
Yeah. Are they doing their job? That's the question. Probably not. Probably not. Because who's the better interviewers, you know? All right, so just a reminder, the girls finalists for the 55 dash, Mullen of Concord, Mann of Manchester Central, Roberts of Pinkerton, Barber of Central, Rodriguez of Memorial, Brial of Pinkerton, Quarter of Memorial, and Bilodeau
I'm taking Barber.
of Girton.
You taking Barber?
I
You have
agree.
to.
I mean,
You don't have to.
She was too dominant in the trials to say anything else.
All right.
Very convincing.
I believe she's going to win, but I think maybe I'll just for fun. I'm
There
going
might
to
be a
take.
Pinkerton.
I'm
Like
going to
Eva.
take.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Rodriguez from Memorial,
There you go. We'll just have to
but I
see.
think Barber's going to win.
Give me Barber.
Gotcha, buddy. Pinkerton's still setting the blocks.
And the gun's up.
Yeah,
She better get settled.
She didn't like it.
Down. Set. Go.
Barber.
Oh,
Rodriguez.
Barber's out.
Barber. It's
Too
over.
dominant with her 400.
Pow.
boom.
That will better her prelim.
Unofficially 744, I believe.
It's a
748
for Barber. Mitchell's Memorial.
Third in the state right now. Third in the state.
779 Rodriguez. Roberts 781.
From Bishop Gerber,
Raywell 783.
Pinkerton, Travis O. From Bishop Gerber, Malik Ogumamiri. From Pinkerton, Matthew Morrison. From Trinity,
They switched it. Raywell 783. Roberts 7. Okay. I'll just wait.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. He's just making sure it's correct.
781 Roberts. Raywell 783. Mann 785. Mullen 795. Bilodeau 8 flat. Courtier 803.
All right. Here comes the big one, too. The 55
Yeah.
men's dash final. I think they're going to give him a little bit more time here. Been sitting all day. Whew.
All right.
Numbers are here at the start line, gentlemen.
All right, so looking at the guys' final, we have Braden Parker of Pinkerton, Tim Fabule of Concord, Deegan Hines of Concord, Nehemiah Onrabi of Trinity, Matthew Morrison of Pinkerton, Malik Ognumari of Girton, Travis Cavallo of Pinkerton, and Tyler Parche of Bishop Girton.
I'm taking Trinity. Morrison's tempting, though.
Yeah, Morrison is. He ran
doing pretty well.
672 last year, so.
Guess we'll just have to
Jeez.
wait and see.
Pinkerton 4x2. Pinkerton 4x2. That's what I got.
They're missing some of their people. Caden Michaud is out, and Isaac is out too. They still got people to fill in no matter what, always.
They're giving them a little bit more time, which is great, so we get a little bit more shot put action. Thank you, Rory.
Solid
You got
throw
it.
by Concord right there.
Size shirt, Chris, you wear? Medium?
Maybe a large?
Chris Stevens rocking the Hulk Athlete of the Week shirt. We'll be starting that after this week. We'll have a post midweek. It's kind of hard to get around Christmas, but we'll do it. You're looking at warm-ups right now for shot put. And
All is quiet on the track.
all's quiet on the track. Even the Gavin and Aiden cam, they're having a powwow with Mr. Mike Smith, the Messinic Mike Smith, not the NAU Mike Smith.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think they're talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. Degenerate? What? Not sure. What do you think? And there's Jay Smith in the background, our photographer. No relation to Mike Smith.
Jay Smith on the phone.
All right, here we go. Looks like they're getting in towards their blocks.
Still doing practice blocks.
All right, who do you got, Chris, now? You're saying you have to take? Who are you taking?
I want to take Alex, but that would be Nehemiah.
All right. Addison, who do you have?
Let me think here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Malik of Girton. Call me crazy.
I was going to say, he looked really good. I was about
He
to
looked
throw
very
that out there.
he looked
It was
very relaxed
easy.
in the trials, and so maybe he's
yeah,
gonna
I was
have.
about to throw that out there too.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
I just like looking at Chris when we make our picks just to get validation.
Malik has ran a unattached 60 already. He did pretty well.
What did he run?
7.2 something, so it's like a 6.70 for a 55. They're up and off. It'll be
There we go.
It'll be
Gone.
easily Nehemiah. Ooh, bettering his time. 6:61.
What?
There we go.
The next event on the track is the girls' 1,000 meter. You will be the ladies'
661. Still does not take Stevens.
If you're currently
661.
please take the half steps backwards.
All right, so it looks like Oya Nairobi is 661, Morrison 679, Ongmari of Girton 690, Hines of Concord 694, Parker of Pinkerton 697, Fawn Belay of Concord 699, Parche of Girton 699, and Cavallo of Pinkerton 705.
Pretty good day by Morrison, too. I
Yeah.
mean, look at the hurdle win and then second in a pretty hot 55. And here we got the
Looks like-
girls' 1,000. How many heats of the girls' 1,000 do we have?
Just one.
Just one. So Chris Stevens survives another week as the top time in the state. And here we are with the 1,000.
So for the 1,000, we have Parker Knowlton of Pinkerton, Gwennon McComber of Manchester Memorial, Amina Ramick of Manchester Memorial, Eva Simpson of Hanover, Gabriella DeLong of Londonderry, Ella DeBuno of Londonderry, Harper Labonte of Londonderry, Abigail Doubleday of Hanover, Cheryl Gutierrez of Manchester Central, Emma Colburn of Mascoma Valley, Acadia Gafford of
Did you
Raymond.
say Emma Coburn?
Colburn, but close, and Ellie Cassidy of Conan. So this is a pretty big race for just a 1K with 12 girls in it here.
All right. Top time in Division 1 for the 1K is 3:05. Anik Poulin. Eli Cross is 3:14. Top time in D2 is Elena Hagen's 3:06.
So it looks like Pinkerton's taking the lead here, followed by a pack of Londonderry girls. I believe that would be Parker Knowlton of Pinkerton, followed by Ella DeBuno of Londonderry, followed by Harper Labonte of Londonderry, and Gabriella DeLong of Londonderry, and then Gwennon McComber of Manchester Memorial. So they were out in 37, so right around 5-minute mile pace. Not quite sure what that converts to in a K, 3:07 something, I think.
3:0.
If I remember
Three low
correctly from workouts, I believe it is like 3:07 something maybe. It's 5-minute pace, but so
like that.
Parker Knowlton has a pretty big lead now as they're coming around to the 400. So they're now coming through at 78, so a little bit slower than that first lap, but they're settling into their pace for sure.
Chase pack is 3 Londonderry girls, then Memorial. As this is rolling, she's probably going to catch the back of the
Yeah,
pack.
I was just going to say that. There's probably going to be some lap traffic here, which
Yeah.
is a little bit atypical to be seeing in a
In a
1K,
1,000, yeah.
but
But it's less than 100 meters between the front and the back now.
yeah.
And we're 2
she's,
laps in.
yeah, so there'll definitely be some lap traffic, but so Knowlton's still out front looking strong. Her lead is continuing to grow.
Coming through in
Jimmy-
just about 2.
Yep, just about 2 minutes right there. She looks nice and consistent and strong, followed by a pack of 3 Londonderry runners that are going to come through in just about 2:09, 2:10 for the 600.
They look like they got pulled out a little quick maybe from that fast start.
So
She now has an entire straightaway of an advantage.
yeah,
And she
Excited.
has 20 meters to the back of the pack.
yeah. So she'll probably be lapping some people on this
Yes,
this
she will.
next coming lap. So she's about to come through 800. She's going to come through in about 2:41, 2:42 with the bell.
She actually just went to the arms and
She's
got up
turning
on her
on the
toes, and
jets
she
now.
is flying
Yeah,
right now.
I'm going to guess she'll probably run about, I don't know,
Yeah, exactly.
3:15 maybe.
She's rolling down that back straight, though.
Yep. So here's the part where it gets a little complicated with the lap traffic. She's starting to lap a pretty good amount of the field here. She
Yeah,
comes
she's gonna-
around, comes off the turn. We're at 3:10, 3:11. She's going to be just over 3:15 here.
17 and
Not bad.
almost has 100 meters on the rest of the field.
Yeah, it was a pretty good solo effort
Yeah.
by her.
Yeah, I would say so.
Her coach looks happy. And then here comes the pack of Londonderry girls.
And
Looks
they
like-
might actually catch somebody. I think they're going to run out of real estate, but oh, it's going to get close.
Looks like a nice
Does.
finish there by the Londonderry girl. Nice strong finish. That would be, I believe, Ella DeBuno of Londonderry, 3:40. Gabriella DeLong of Londonderry, 3:41. Eva Simpson of Hanover, 3:50. And then,
Labonte.
yeah, Labonte of Londonderry, 3:56. Gutierrez of Central, 3:59. Abigail Doubleday of Hanover, 4:07. Amina Ramick of Memorial, 4:07. Emma Colburn of Mascoma, 4:09. Acadia Gafford of Raymond, 4:11.
It's going to be Cassidy from Conant, 420.
Yep.
Our last runner's still out on the track, hitting the straightaway. And they're going to be bringing out the boys.
And here comes Gwennon McComber of Manchester Memorial. And now we're going to move ahead to the boys 1K. Looks like we're going to have 2 heats of this race. Heat 1 is going to be Mason Hernandez of Londonderry, Colby O'Brien of Concord, Joey Gainey of Londonderry, Gil Tapia of Londonderry, Mike Bowen of Newport, Ross Dow of Concord, and Dominic Lambert of Raymond.
And while you're saying that, I'm not so sure that this is going to be the case, as I'm missing
Yeah.
a whole clue of the Londonderry boys.
So it looks like we're missing 3 Londonderry boys. And I don't see them anywhere around here, so maybe it's going to be a lot smaller first heat than we think.
This is where I think me as a coach, I'd let my kids not show up. They'd learn, or they wouldn't.
You gotta learn one at some point.
Boy, that heat just got a lot smaller there, Addie.
Yes.
You went from what? Like,
Listed off all those names.
and we're down to 4.
Yeah.
A lot of work there.
Good job.
Might have been late scratches. Who knows?
It's possible.
This meat's flying right now, though. There's a lot of 55s. We had to
Yeah,
get
that
to.
was a lot of 51.
But it was good. It was good sprinting.
Looks like Colby O'Brien of Concord is out to the early lead, followed by his teammate, Ross Dow. But it looks like
Bonham.
Colby has a good
Yep.
lead here.
Still pretty tight for the B heat.
How's it looking over there, Rory?
Pretty good.
Newport likes to run on lane 2. He'll pull it back in the middle there.
Might as well get a little extra work while you're out here.
We're going to get a sighting of Lucian Gleiser in the next heat of the 1,000.
Nice.
He and
What do you think of those Hanover uniforms? I don't like them.
I actually like them.
And I'm not going to say I don't like them because I don't like them. I'm saying I don't like them because I see them, and right down from them is Stevens, and Stevens is black
the
and
same-
red.
they do?
And they have they're Cardinals, so they're confusing.
Do they have the bear on the back?
I think it's I think it's a Cardinal.
He doesn't understand.
Lucian. Let me see the back of your uniform. We're checking on uniforms. A bear. Okay.
It is a
looks
bear?
good. Yeah, it's a bear.
Oh, geez,
What's the Hanover mascot?
a bear.
Bears.
What?
I think it was. Yeah, you guys had a questionable one, right? Yeah,
Oh,
Marauders.
gotcha.
Yeah, I remember that.
But you knew that Cole Brown were the original black bears. Like,
Dow's at the front now.
Encompassing bears. The co-brown's just like a small, like
really?
Oh.
Really?
Black bears. They're the
trash
bear
talking
bears.
right before you
There's
race,
a lot of
huh?
other animals out there.
Oh, get him in the ankle.
hey, trust me, I was giving the school council
Cool
plenty of
uniforms.
smack.
Cool uniforms.
Plenty of smack.
Good luck. Good
I
cool
like that.
uniforms.
Thank you. Don't tell anyone I said this.
Well, you're on the air right
Oh,
now.
you're on. Yeah, don't. He didn't say this, folks.
They're heavy. That's all right. He'll be fine.
Oh.
He'll be fine.
So
All right, here, boys are coming. We
if
have
he
a race
runs
going
Oh,
on.
my
if he
Lord.
runs a slower time today, now we know why. His
I do
uniform's
like
a little heavy.
O'Brien back to the front. Dow had gone to the front.
O'Brien
And
dropping it down.
here's the
where's the
bell.
camera? Where's the cameraman?
He's on the camera.
He's got
He's
it.
losing me.
Yeah. He blew right through this shot. Flying. He was waiting this whole time, Rory, to take off.
I know.
Actually, don't mind that. I like the Hanover new uniform. There's a lot of, like, look at Concord's
I was
uniform.
gonna say it just confused me. I guess is what it is. It's not
You're
like
so
it's an ugly
accustomed to
uniform.
something.
Yeah, maybe.
For Division II, though, that's the most original uniform in Division II
Okay.
at this point
What?
for outdoors.
And
What about
O'Brien
Cole
is going
Brown,
to take
man?
it.
No, I said original, meaning
Oh,
like it's black.
look at Raymond come on.
3:17, followed by Raymond and Newport. It's going to be O'Brien of Concord in 3:17, followed by Bone of Newport. 3:18, Lambert of Raymond in 3:18. Dow of Concord 3:25, and then that's it.
Yeah. From up 8 people down to 4.
All right, here we go. Next heat of the 1,000.
The heater heat.
Lucian Gleiser of Hanover, who's
Run
seat,
fast.
Seat time is 2:34. Noah Daigle of Pinkerton, Trainer Malix of Mayu of Pinkerton, Sean Hayes of Pinkerton, Jack Olmsted of Hanover, Logan McDonald of Pinkerton, Benjamin Thayer Wellborn of Hanover, followed by Clayton Kramer of Raymond. And the gun's off. Looks like Lucian taking the early lead, just going out, running his own race, which I
Lucian
think is
has
smart.
5 meters in 15.
Well, he did a war cry there, so
Oh,
he's
did
ready
he?
to go.
I guess so.
He does
He's
look really
out.
easy though.
He does look like
But
he's
he always
That's
does.
Kramer from Raymond, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So he has a pretty decent time, just to let you know. In the 600, I believe, if I'm remembering that correctly.
So Lucian is out.
31.
Definitely looks like he's running pretty fast, but he still looks very, very relaxed. I wouldn't necessarily say he's.
That's a big pack at the back.
Kramer has a 130 600. It's not Lucian Gleiser level, but he's not a slouch. He can run pretty fast. That's at a Raymond, but Gleiser looks great.
Yeah, he
Gleiser looks like he's gliding.
He looks like he's jogging, yeah.
always.
I feel like if Gavin Demas was out there, he'd be at least 10 meters behind Gleiser. At
I
this
think
point.
he would be at least 10 meters behind.
62.
Through in 62,
Looks good.
63.
Looks good.
He's running
Kramer
even
looks
splits.
good. Then you have the pack.
He came in through 31 the first lap.
Kramer coming through in 67, not too far behind. The rest of the pack coming through at right about 70, 71.
Gleiser looking good. Knocking the rust off, if you will, right now. Because I don't think he has not run the 1K yet. Coming through the 600. Looking great at 136, 137 and change.
So he has slowed down a touch.
He's by himself, ladies and gentlemen. There's Kramer coming through in 144 in the
Pinkerton's
pack.
closing, it
Pinkerton pack.
seems. Yep.
Pinkerton's got 4 guys tracking down Kramer.
Gleiser with about 300 meters to go now. He looks good.
Pinkerton's top guy is right on Kramer, going right by. Smoothing right by.
Looking back. Gleiser looking back at 210. I think he's just striding this out.
Maybe he's entered in another race today. I'm not sure. But
Daigle.
Pinkerton goes by Kramer.
Gleiser coming through now. 227 with 100 to go.
So it looks like Gleiser, but then we have a pretty good race for second here between Noah Daigle and Clayton Kramer, who both came through the lap to go at 217.
Yeah, Daigle went
Daigle's a stud.
sliding right by Kramer, but Kramer's come back.
Here we go, crossing in a nice and
and
relaxed.
chill 244. I don't think he's breathing hard at all.
Kramer holds on
Kramer
for
held
second,
off.
ladies and gentlemen.
And then
249.
Pinkerton crashes the line.
Holds on
Daigle
for second.
250 of Pinkerton. Sean Hayes of Pinkerton 251.
He's pretty happy with that, Raymond.
Trainer Malu of Pinkerton 251. McDonald of Pinkerton 252. Followed by the duo of Hanover. Benjamin Thayer Wellborn of Hanover 304. Jack Olmstead of Hanover 304.
Gleiser gliding to a 244. Daniel Sixon has the fastest time in the 1,000 so far at 242.
All right, we're moving quickly to the
How many heats of this do we
girls
have?
600.
How many heats?
I'm looking. Looks like we've got 2 heats of the girls 600, starting off with a heat of 12. Pretty big for a 600.
Yes.
But we've got O'Neill of Raymond, Nur of Memorial, Zullo of Newport, Griffith of Conant, Giles of Memorial, Wooster of Conant, Clark of Manchester Memorial, Bell of Hanover, Adrian of Central, Elzam of Trinity, De Jesus of Hanover, and Crespo of Conant coming in.
Maybe I'm hoping the disparity in times is great enough that this spreads out really fast.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, so it goes, the spread of seed times here goes from 203 to 252, so we might even,
They'll spread out pretty good. then.
yeah, so we'll see, we might even see some lap traffic here in the 600.
In the 600, that'd be something.
What? There's not going to be lapped.
203 to 252.
It's close. She's not wrong.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on.
It will be close.
They're just taking a moment. They're going to stagger this start. Smart.
Yep.
Just getting an official in the backstretch to tell them where to cut in.
It does look to me like we're looking at the second heat, and the second heat is definitively smaller.
The second heat looks definitively fast. Do I see Maddox Lovely over there? Holy cow.
Yep.
Who's in the second heat? Lovely?
Yep.
That's man, she's
That's a long race for her.
that is. That's exciting actually.
Somebody's got plans for later
Yep.
on in the year.
Yeah. It's exciting. Love seeing that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Looks like Chris is going to go out here and give some instructions.
He's just going to tell him where to cut in.
This time for the 600, ladies and ladies 5 to 6. All set.
Roy, what do you think about this race?
I think it's gonna be a good one.
There's a lot on the line, huh?
It'll finish somewhere between 2 minutes and 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot of people
There
on
you
the
go,
line
Mike.
for 600.
How many 600s have you run, Rory?
Roy, how many 600s have you run?
I've run 1 600 in my track and field career.
Wow, I was expecting 0.
I'm not. He had a wide range of
He
experiences.
did.
What was your what was your time? Do you remember that?
I want to say it was like 130. Might have to fact check me though.
Yeah, that sounds
Solid,
like fake
solid.
news.
You could check on T-first, right? You check the T-first?
It's probably on mile split or something.
True. Fastest time in the state right now for Division II is Newmarket's Allison Burke.
Those Newmarket middle distance girls.
At 147. Sanborn's Lily Tedford is at 148.
Looks like Delaney O'Neill of Raymond is going straight to the front.
Oh my Lord,
I
is
don't
she
know about
ever?
that.
Holy cow.
Oh, she is.
That cut in by those Hanover girls on the upper. I think they're going out a little bit too
I think they're going
hot.
for the lead time. Danica Karen from Exeter has a 144 as the lead time in the 600 for the state. Clara Nab is also at 144. Ooh,
Here we go, 33.
she looks good though. She does not
Yep.
look like she's over her head, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, she
None
does.
of them do, actually.
Looks pretty good.
Is
There's
that
no
Alice Bell
splits.
from Hanover? I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Alice Bell from Hanover looks very good right now.
Someone did
Oh.
not. If she started out in the barrel,
I think so.
somebody didn't give her the proper seed time, I think.
There's a fall on the track
Oh no,
Oh,
on
man.
the back stretch.
it wasn't Alice Bell though.
No.
She goes through in 70,
One-
still looking good. Raymond,
Oh no.
So this is slowed significantly.
yeah.
She stopped a lap short.
Who did?
A lap
Her
short.
leader.
What? No,
What?
she didn't.
No, she didn't. She's flying. You're tracking her right now.
She's
She
at
stopped for a second and heard the bell and kept going.
Oh. All right. And
Here we
comes
go. We
Alice
find
Bell.
out whether or not.
She probably came to a complete stop and then kept going.
Oh, okay.
There you
Alice
go.
Bell
There's
come
your winner, 151.
152-ish.
I'm not sure. Oh, no, she stopped. All right, there we go. 151, Alice Bell. That's a lot faster than her seed time, so that's exciting. Delaney O'Neill, 156, also significantly faster than her seed time. Followed by
Noor.
Fatuma Nur of Manchester Memorial, 203. We've got
Newport.
Kayla Zillow of Newport, 209.
Trinity, Pipping Memorial at the line.
El Azem of Trinity, 216. Ashley Giles of Manchester Memorial, 216. Rachel Wooster of Conant, 221.
Fun fact, I used to work with Rachel Wooster's mom,
Evelyn De
Fun fact.
Jesus.
science teacher.
Evelyn De Jesus of Hanover, 228. Stahara Adrian of Central, 238. Scarlett Griffith of Conant, 243. Alana Clark of Manchester Memorial, 248, followed by Charlotte Crespo of Conant, 252. All right, so now we're going to move on.
Heat 2.
Heat 2, we have Nicole Blake of Pinkerton, Madeline Muller of Concord, Contessa Silva of Pinkerton, Quinn Doherty of Concord, Maddox Lovely of Newport, Juwayne Sherman of Londonderry, Reagan Westling of Concord. So
These are some heavy hitters, but they're not in their regular events.
This is going to be good.
it looks like the head times are between Blake and Muller, both running 148. So this should be a really good race.
If I'm lovely, I'm hanging.
time to beat here, just as a reminder, is 151 by Alice Bell of Hanover.
Blake takes off.
Lovely slots in there in fourth.
Smart.
And riding the rail and taking it smooth while
Just
everybody
sick.
else is getting on it.
It's a freshman from Concord. It's pretty good.
Yep.
It's in second. Looks like Silva off the 3K getting some double work here. In third. And did she run the 55 too?
No,
I think that's just
that was
a
a sister.
that was the
34.
So they're out pretty quick here. It looks like they're almost bunching up there on the turn.
They are, yeah.
Let's see if Lovely moves up a little bit here.
As I
That'd be
say, I think
interesting.
it's slowed down from the opening 100. Settled in a little bit.
So, yeah, so Blake and Muller go through in 34. Silva just a little bit behind 35. Dwayne Sherman, 35-44. And Lovely of Newport
Muller looks good.
at 35, almost 36.
Muller looks like a good runner. Let's see if Lovely could get this closer and use her speed at the end. This is a long event for her.
It is.
Coming through in
Here we go.
71.72.
There's the bell.
She
It's going to be a
just-
great race.
She tucked in her arms a little bit and started pumping them. So
Oh,
they
this
are
is
not
from
a
gun
weight-
to tape right now. I mean, Blake has been leading
Yeah.
from gun to tape, but here comes
Concord looks very
Muller,
good. See if she comes off the turn here to pass.
followed by Silva.
Oh, but I
Anyone
don't know.
could take this one. Blake is strong.
I can't tell. Oh,
Here comes
she's
Muller on the
trying
turn.
to come off the turn here. This is
Let's
going to
see
be a
what
great
happens
finish.
here.
Oh, looks like Blake is
Blake
holding
is going to
her
be
off.
strong enough to hold her off.
Oh, I don't know. At the line.
Oh, still got it.
Wow.
Pretty good time, too, 146.
Comes
So it's going to be Blake of
Lovely.
146.56, Muller of Concord 146.63, followed by Silva of Pinkerton 148, Lovely of Newport 152, Sherman of Londonderry 154,
146.56 is fourth
Doherty
and D1.
of Concord 204, Westling of Concord 207. So looks like it was a pretty great race there.
That was a good race.
That was exciting. A good race between those two.
go
All
with
right,
the boys
boys.
600.
So for the boys 600 here, we have 3 heats. This first heat, we have Martin of Pinkerton, DeSerrano of Mascoma Valley, Sloper of Memorial,
We got a running
Gurley of
back over there.
Central,
Yeah, no kid.
Gauthier of Conant, Gafford of Raymond, and Engove of Conant.
And Gova Kona looks like he plays some football there.
They don't have football though.
You know,
No.
my man's jacked. He's ready
Yes,
to
he
go.
is. Gauthier of Conant doubling back in an odd double, the 3K and the 600.
Little speed work in there, I guess.
I think you got a bunch of freshmen, and then you got a football player at a school with no football. Conant's tough though.
Oh, here comes. They were holding the race. That's something I would not do.
He's just brand new to the sport.
I still wouldn't do it.
Here we go.
I saw 3 toes on the line. It should be a disqualification.
Man, you're
So,
tough today.
Looks
Well,
like
just
Martin of Pinkerton is
Oh my
right
gosh,
out
guys,
front.
cut in. Fellas, cut in. Fellas, cut in.
No, stay out in your lanes.
Oh my gosh.
Stay in your sign lane.
There we go. They're cutting in now. All right, here we go. Here we go.
This
Let's
is
go.
a race that is running lanes. However, we're using a waterfall start to be able to fit
I think this is going to be a great race.
less heat.
Martin has a great stride, and he looks like he's
Jogging.
jogging.
Yeah.
I think they might be. I'm not sure they know they're in the 600. Maybe they think
Mascoma
they're in
Valley has the
1,000.
most colorful uniforms
They do.
because they have the most color
I'm trying to think. What the heck
diversity
was?
in their uniform. Let's see what Martin can do here. Oh, Martin
They're
just
the
hold people
Royals.
off,
That's
or
what it is. They're the Royals.
will Sloper take the lead? Sloper looks like he's ready, but then Gurley goes to the outside, but then he mistimed it. Just got cut off. He just got cut off by Sloper, and Martin's just cruising. Martin from Pinkerton.
Looks like he's starting to hurt a little bit, maybe.
But here comes
Or is he
Central.
just-
Oh, there we go.
Gurley, will he pass before the lead?
Oh,
will he
can't
pass?
get in.
He holds him off. What a move.
There we go.
What a
there we
move
go.
by
And
Martin.
looks like Martin has decided he's going to maybe start his kick now.
Oh, he's
Martin's
definitely
gone.
started his kick.
Martin's gone.
I don't know about gone, but
I'm just telling you. Unless one of these other guys have a little pop, pop, pop.
Well, as they
Sloper.
should.
Will Sloper come off the turn?
I like Martin Stride.
I like Martin Slide tried too, but here comes Sloper.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my good
He's
Lord.
gotta go.
What is? Oh, and there it is.
Oh my gosh. There we go.
And the win goes to Sloper from Memorial.
Yeah, so William Sloper of Memorial 144, followed by Martin of Pinkerton 145, DeSerrano of Mascoma Valley 146, Gurley of Central in 146, Gauthier of Conant 149, and Go of Conant also 149. And then we have Gofford of
You
Raymond
missed a great race.
coming through in 202.
Second heat.
Rory, at the end of those races, do close-ups of the guys coming off. That'll look
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, I did that.
And the
Done that a few
pain on
times.
their face.
You were doing it before. It was
Pain
awesome.
on their face.
All right, who's it?
All right,
See
Heat
the
2, we have
reaction.
Ferrand
Yes,
of
want the
Newport,
reactions.
Bradley of Hanover, Severance of Pinkerton, Gleason of Hanover, Martin of Hanover, Walsh of Central, Bickford of Memorial, and Lansdale of Central.
Okay, here we go.
Only one person on the line that time.
How many heats we have? 3 of this?
3.
3.
This is Newport's forehand right out to the lead.
Well,
Looks like
and
Central's going to come
Central
and
going on
challenge.
the outside.
Tell you what,
yeah.
Central's been aggressive today. I'm loving it. Let's go. Let's go. Could be all the caffeine I'm drinking, but this is exciting.
So that looks like Trevor
Number
Walsh
6.
of
This
Manchester
is
Central.
racing. We got 8 dudes in this 600. I love it.
And they're
Let's
all
go.
in this race.
Yes. I mean, that's what we'll see as the season goes on, obviously. That
Yeah.
You have to use their real times. and
Yes,
We get appropriately seeded heats.
correct.
And then the real racing begins. And from 5th place to 1st place.
Wow.
That's a Hanover stud. Either Gleason or Martin. We'll see
I-
the hip number or the split when they come through.
I think probably Gleason.
Gleason is gone.
Yeah, I think it's Gleason.
Gone. Rory's going to have to stay with Gleason here. Oh, my God.
Just kidding, that's Aiden Bradley of Hanover.
Just
not
kidding. That's
Gleason.
Aiden
Really?
Bradley. I think Bradley ran a pretty good 300. Let me check on that.
He decided he didn't want to wait around.
No.
Bradley ran a.
Well, it did settle in there, so.
Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Hayden Bradley, guys, the 36.68 300-meter runner from
Well,
the
there you
week
go.
before.
Probably
Using the
stepping up
speed
and
now.
not really sure.
Not really sure what to do, right?
However, once he goes past 300, he knows what to do.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be Bradley of Hanover,
Bradley with the win.
134.
Zoom in, zoom in.
Martin of Hanover,
All right.
139. So Hanover goes 1-2 in that heat. Severance of Pinkerton, 139.15, followed by Foreign of Newport,
Doesn't look that bad.
139.68. Gleason of Hanover, 141. Bickford of Manchester Memorial, 142.
He ran the 50.
Followed by Walsh of Manchester Central in 145. Lansell of Manchester Central in 151.
Interesting here.
There we go.
Yep.
We've got,
So now we have this is our 3rd and final heat. We have Nathan Binda of Pinkerton,
Courier.
Dowd of Pinkerton,
I know.
Santo Massimo of Pinkerton, Twami of Londonderry, Courier of Mascoma Valley, Olje of Londonderry, Richard of Conant, and Siglar of Conant as well. Top seed time here is Nathan Binda of Pinkerton, who's seated at 128.
There is no Siegler in this one, but Gunnar Courier is an interesting pick in here, as
More of a
he-
distance kid, I
Way
thought.
more of a distance kid.
Coming off a cross country, getting a little
Yep.
bit of speed right away. He's also getting older. Might be exploring a little bit here, which is totally cool. It looks like Binda is out and Dowd, 1-2.
1, 2, and 3. So
Santo Massimo.
Binda, Dowd, and Santo Massimo are in the front here, but it looks like Binda and Dowd have a little bit of a gap on them right now, and they just went through in 35. So
I think Courier might have spent all of his
Give it a second.
fast twitch muscle fibers already.
Let's give it a second, see what the last lap holds.
I'm just saying.
A true distance runner's not going to really
Yeah.
make his presence known to the last third of the race.
That's what you would think.
Yep.
So Nathan Binda's got a lead on his teammate here as he hits the bell. Just under 60
He looks
seconds.
Wow, that's quick.
So he's through in 59.22, followed by Aiden Dowd, who is through in 60.
I think Mike Smith might be right about Courier. Does not look comfortable.
I'm going to say, I wonder if like maybe his girlfriend rubbed off on him, and that's why he stepped down to the 600. 'Cause
What?
She ran the 55.
This is going to be a pretty good time here
It
by
is.
Nathan Binda.
Is he going to
Coming
sneak under 130?
through,
It's gonna be
yep.
tight. Yeah, he
129.
will.
129. Teammate
Wow, nice.
130-ish. So looks like we have Nathan Binda
Carrier did
129,
stave off coming
Dowd
last in that
130, Santo Massimo 132, Twami of Londonderry
Don't go too tight,
133,
Rory. It's blurry.
Olje of Londonderry 135,
That's good.
Courier of Mascoma Valley 137, and Richard of Conant 137. Pretty good time there by Nathan Binda.
Here we go with the 300s. Let's go.
300.
Right corner.
So
The
right now,
slowest event indoor track.
so right now
I
we have
don't know if it's the slowest.
7 heats
Well,
of
it is.
the 300. First heat, we have Elizabeth Kelly of Manchester Central, Ava
Go to the right
Becker
more, Rory, if
of
they're
Manchester
lining up.
Central, and Stephanie Doucette of Conant.
I say it's the slowest only because just
No,
just
yeah.
like in outdoor, the 200's the slowest because it starts all the way across the other side of the track. Between that and the heats, it just takes
Got
longer.
a long jump. Rory's doing. You gonna track this one?
Oh,
Rory, oh, where are you?
I was going to go to high jump.
What just happened? Oh, we
The
got
high
boys
jump bar
jump.
looks pretty good right
Five
now.
four.
Jump bar on the guys. 5'4".
5'4".
Conquered. He almost scissored that. That boy could
Is
scissor
that what you call that?
Well, he looked like he was caught between scissoring and doing the flop. He's got a cool
And
mustache, though.
just crashing into the bar too. Don't forget that part.
Mike, I don't think you like field events.
I've coached the state champion in high jump.
There you
and
go. Let's
shot
go.
put and discus. So
All right, got a little bit of a delay here for the 300s. Again, this is New Hampshire Track and Field here at
Winter
Plymouth.
Warrior.
All well. We get the Winter Warrior starting January 1st. Presented to you by Runners Alley and Marathon Sports. Check it out. We'll have a post on it this week. And then also January 7th, we have the Marathon Sports inaugural classic, Winter Classic. Brand new meet coming to you at the Track at New Balance. That's open to
The track.
high schoolers, youth, and adults. Open. If you want to take part, check it out. We actually have it on the site, but we'll also do a post on it as we get a little bit closer. As we are well in our second week of the Winter Track League. Happy holidays to all.
Second week of competition.
Starting to wind down. Yeah, second week of competition.
They've been at it since right after Thanksgiving.
New Hampshire Tifers is up and running as well, the rankings. Let's see. Rory, how are we looking with the high jump?
Well,
Good.
considering nothing's
Good.
going on, it looks really good.
The next event on the track is the girls.
Looks like the 300 meters are getting on the track in that corner.
Not particularly for everyone, so I'm going to ask, can you guys take a half step back?
That high jump bar is pretty level right now. Stable.
Yep, there you go.
Looks like this first heat of 600 or 300s here. They're
How many heats do we have, Addison?
7.
7, she said.
Oh.
He doesn't listen.
I wasn't. I was thinking about the public service.
Teefers. He was thinking of teefers.
Yeah, Tifers is going to look pretty cool actually today.
So there's only 3 girls in this first heat, so that's interesting here.
I will say, for the amount of teams we have going through today, and the amount of track and field and how much time we've been here, it's been very efficient.
Very efficient.
We expect nothing less from a Bob Mullen crew here at Plymouth and all the helpers. If you don't realize that every team kind of takes a turn in providing helpers each week, organized by Mike Leifert, Amy Sanborn, and Bob Mullen here at Plymouth. And it's just kind of what makes New Hampshire track and field so awesome. So
Indoor. Track and
indoor.
field.
Here we go. Oh, I thought they were getting going. And we got another Aiden and Gavin sighting.
Yeah.
Here we go. Pan up a little bit there, Rory. There we go.
On your mark. Okay.
I think we only have 2 in this one. Oh, goodness.
What?
Uh-oh.
What just happened?
I don't know.
We must have somebody that's brand new to using blocks, because
Possibly.
when they say on your marks, that means you get in your blocks and not come out.
Leading time for Division II is Macy Sawyer at 44:12. Maddox Lovely has run 44:88.
I think she might just get away with the yellow card.
I think so.
Early season meet, I get it. Harriet Barber has the fastest time in the whole state. Guess how fast she's run?
Faster than I can get out of bed.
41:55. Janelle Thomas, second in Division I at 43:91. Lily Jenkins, third in Division I, 44:92.
That's quick.
Yep.
Very quick.
And here we go.
And
We
we're
hit
off with
two,
two.
Addison. You lied.
Well,
You
there
said
was
there
probably
was
three listed.
Yeah, there was 3 listed.
If they don't show up to the line, that's not anything Addie can do. We'll have to
Manchester Central's out to a pretty big lead here.
14 through the 100-ish. Because it's not exactly 100 because of the stagger.
True, true. Stay in lanes all the way around.
Lanes all the way around.
Again, Plymouth being the site of this year's state championships. I'm looking forward to
No
it.
longer on Super Bowl Sunday, so
Nope.
that makes Tim real happy.
Yeah.
I
Well,
could care less.
It doesn't
but-
matter anymore because the Patriots are awful.
Oh. You don't watch it without the Patriots in?
This girl from Central's going to run a pretty good time.
Yep.
53. Not bad.
Nice job. And that was Becker from Central.
Why does it look
53-12.
like we have a guy that might be?
He's all right.
No, thankfully he's.
Here comes Konitz, Doucette. Good job.
68 or so.
All right.
Right,
Heading back to the
so-
next heat. What do we got?
Heat 2, we have Hooper of Newport, Harper of Raymond.
Hooper and Harper?
Yeah. Filto of Girton, Almonte of Memorial, Alessandro of Memorial, and Mann of Central.
Man.
Rory, you're doing a great job on the camera.
Thank you.
Do you feel alone over
Do you
there?
need a break? Like Aiden
Little bit.
needed a break?
Maybe.
Because he's a baby.
He's a big boy. He can handle it, Roy.
Do you feel
I
alone?
do get a little self-conscious about, like, it's hard to tell if you're doing a good job or not.
You're doing a great job. You really are. You've got in a
Alright.
nice rhythm now. Cruising. You just need to talk more. You feel more a part of the broadcast. if
It
you
is.
spoke.
It is hard to talk and,
He's got to lock in.
right.
I would agree with that, Rory. It is tough to pan out on the camera and be talking about what's going on. It looked pretty even about 100 meters in. Newport, Hooper from Newport making up the stagger on
Zoom out, Rory. There we go.
Oh. My bad.
Looks like Manchester Central has a pretty big lead right now.
Yeah. Out of the frame lead.
It's not easy.
That should be every kid's
See, you guys
ambition.
made him talk, and now he's.
Yeah,
I know.
you're
Should
right.
be every kid's ambition. Get out of the frame lead.
Out of
All
the
right, so
frame
she's
lead.
going to come through in a 48. Pretty good.
Not bad, not bad.
So that would be Tiana Mann of Manchester Central running 48:07. Sarah Alessandro of Memorial 55:25. Emery Hooper of Newport 57:28. Jasala Almonte of Manchester Memorial in 101:05. And Madison Harper of Raymond in 102:98.
And Harper walked across the line. I think she thought the line that's a little further up was the finish line. Oh,
I could see how that could be a little
yeah,
confusing.
there is a line down there.
All right, Heat 3 of 7. We have Sutherland of Monadnock, Williams of Memorial, Barth of Concord, Nadeau of Raymond, Battisti of Conant, and Veli of Memorial.
Might be Vele. I only say that because we had a Rebecca Vele that used to be a really good 800-meter runner from
Vele?
Altenboro.
Opponent's out hard.
Concord's out
Concord's
hard.
out hard.
Well, let's see
Forget
what
it's a
happens.
staggered race. Looks like
True.
Memorial might be doing all right as well.
Looks like Concord is going to have the lead.
Yep.
That would be Grayson Barth of Concord, a freshman.
Starting to tighten up a little bit, but I think she'll be able to stay out. Looks pretty good finishing this up.
50-51. Let's see what it comes out as. 50-96, so dipping just under 51 for Grayson Barth. Emily Battisti of Conant, 54-26. Tora Williams of Memorial, 56-60. Jessie Vele of Manchester Memorial, 58-63. Lydia Sutherland. Oh my God, I lost the sheet.
I think that the top person from that other heat was actually faster, right?
Yes.
It was 48
This
or
next heat,
49.
we got Brown of Lebanon, Sania Memorial, Blackington of Newport, Plant of Londonderry, Brewitt of Raymond, and McCallick of Raymond.
That was a pretty good shot put I just saw fly.
Good stuff.
I think Bob Mullen's dancing on this. So.
There we go.
Looks like Newport is out to a pretty fast start here, already making the stagger up on Londonderry. But Memorial also looks pretty strong as well on the
Man,
inside.
If she starts taking off, that's going to get nasty. Newport right now.
Newport has a pretty substantial lead, followed by what looks like Raymond and then maybe Manchester Central. But Memorial, here comes Memorial.
I told you it was going to get nasty.
Yep.
Go on.
Oh, yep.
That's Sani from. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly.
Sani.
Sani.
And she's going to come through
Looks
in 48.
great. That looked awesome.
That's a solid run there.
So Sani in 48-32, Peyton Blackton of Newport 50-15, Plant of Londonderry 51-88, Brewitt of Raymond 51-97, Michaelak of Raymond 53-16, and Brown of Lebanon in 53-99.
I was going to say she didn't look that tired, but then she just took a seat. I guess she is pretty tired. She looked good, though.
Yeah, I don't think she's that tired.
All right, next
she's
heat.
already up.
Next heat.
All right, so the next heat we have Ames of Lebanon, Carr of Lebanon, Bilodeau of Girton, Desjardins of Girton, Carr of Lebanon, looks like siblings, and then Leon of Londonderry.
You hope it's siblings.
Siblings, what do you mean? Oh.
Car
gotcha.
and car.
Let's see if they look alike. Lane 2 and lane 6, is that what it is?
LLBBLL.
All right, so looks like Girton off to strong starts, and Londonderry on the outside as well.
Say they're sisters.
Yep, they're sisters. Twins. Good strides.
Well, they're not twins because they're a year apart, but.
Where you been, Chris Stevens?
Socializing with the 300 guys.
So it looks like Londonderry has a pretty substantial lead right now, followed by Girton and some Lebanon company.
Comes Sani number 1.
No,
So not Sani.
I think you mean Carr.
Carr, yeah. It's getting late. Second meet, talking all day. There's Carr.
So here comes Carr
Of Lebanon.
to the line.
We'll get it.
Boom.
49, dipping under
50.
50 there. Not bad.
49-47 for Carr of Lebanon. Bolidio, 49-87.
Bilodeau.
Leon. Belladine? Belladou?
Bilodeau.
Leon,
Leon.
49-89. Amos, 50.17.
Ames.
Carr. Ames.
You got to get back in a rhythm now, Chris. You were
Oh.
pronouncing so well before.
Desjardins, 51-02. And Brown, 53-39.
All right.
All right, so
Shake
this-
off the rust.
This next heat we have, heat 6 of 7, we have Gualtieri of Concord, McNulty of Pinkerton, Bryall of Pinkerton, Smith of Pinkerton, Levesque of Raymond, and Sineska of Central. I've said these names quite a few times already today, so these girls are definitely doubling back, if not tripling.
This is going to be great. The next 2 heats going to be pretty good.
Pretty young heat as well, too, right here. We have all freshmen and sophomores here.
Oh, wow.
And again, like I said, I've said these names a few times before today, so these are some freshmen that are definitely learning the sport and trying to find their event.
For sure. Held them pretty long on that one.
And they're off.
Do you like the long hold or?
Well, they held him pretty long.
That's what false starts me.
They held him pretty long because lane 5 Raymond, when he said set, she left the line a little bit and had to come back.
And he has to look
Raywell's
at all.
up.
He has to look at all 8, so it takes a little bit of time, or all 6. I'm sorry. Takes a little bit of time at the stagger. Who's out, Chris?
Braywell.
That's going to be Central.
Central, yeah.
On the inside, Braywell coming through in about 29.
Braille.
Yeah. She looks pretty good.
Again, this is the second fastest heat. We got the heater heat next.
See if anybody can
There's been
close.
a couple standouts in the
Oh, here comes
in
the
the
close.
Yeah,
previous
there is
sheets.
Pinkerton.
So here
Smith.
comes Cameron
Here
McNulty.
comes Smith. And Smith will get it.
I believe that's Cameron McNulty, but I could be
Or
wrong.
McNulty,
Yes,
yeah.
Yep, you're right.
47-21. Braille, Pinkerton, 47-46. Senesi, 47-62. Galatieri, 48-17. Levesque, 49-36. And Smith, 49-74.
I see Harriet Barber on the track.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Heat 7 of 7. We have Cote of Concord, Sprague of Pinkerton, Barber of Central, Goulas of Concord, Gillette of Girton, and Wheel of Pinkerton. So Harriet Barber has the top time in the state right
I'm taking
now.
Harriet Barber. That's my pick.
So
you guys
let's-
can't pick her.
Let's see what she can do right now.
Harriet Barber. 41:55 was last Saturday in the morning. Let's see if the evening session can bring her anything faster.
State record's like sub 40.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. Used to be 41 and change. This used to be held by Sarah Hall of Co-Brown, Greg Hall's older sister.
Who has it now?
Oh, I'd have to look it up. I'll look it up. Let's watch this first.
Runners are getting set. And they're off.
Good start here all around. Looks like Girton is out pretty fast as well as Harriet Barber
closing.
has
There we go.
also made up the stagger already on Concord, but Girton is looking pretty good right now. That's Abby Gillette of Girton. She's a freshman, but here comes Harriet Barber.
State record is Inachia Freddy, 39.87. Division I state record
She's
is
coming through in 26 mid.
Yeah.
See what she can close in. Hopefully better her 41.50.
All right, and here she comes.
39.
It's going to be
Ooh.
pretty
40.
close.
41 and
41.
change again.
Let's see.
41.44 for Barber. Better her PR. Goulas,
Goulas, the high
45.34.
jumper.
Sprague, 45.46. Wheel, 47.49. Gillette, 47.54. And Conte, 47.90.
So Barber lowers her state lead to 41.44. I'm not sure if you heard, but the state record is Anachia Freddy, 2007, 39.87 from Lebanon. Division I meet record, that's a Division I record, but it has to be set at the state meet, is Grace Devaney, 40.08 in 2019 from Concord. Division II, fun fact, Corinne Kennedy, 2016 from Lebanon, 39.99.
All right, here we go. Heat 1 of 7 for the men's, or the boys, 300. Johnson of Hanover, Delpino of Hanover, Dunphy of Raymond, Hooper of Newport, Zhang of Hanover, and Gauthier of Conant.
The Hanover kid in the lane 1 was way
The
excited.
boys 300-meter dash.
Yep. Leading time for the boys, for the men, boys this year is Chris Stevens at 36.30.
Hanover on the inside. Got stagger. Up.
Oh my gosh, he's having so much fun.
Yes. Division II is 36.68 by Aiden Bradley.
Shout out Drake Johnson in lane 1. He has a huge smile on his face.
I think he's pretty excited about just being in this race.
Yeah, You love to see young athletes. He's a freshman, just fall in love with the sport. It's pretty awesome.
How many heats of this do we have?
7.
Here comes
Heats
Hanover.
again.
Nicholas Delpino of Hanover is going to take this heat.
Delpino 44.63. Gauthier 45.43.
Oh, finish.
All right.
Dumphy
Seen that a couple of times.
45.63.
People
Cooper
getting confused at the,
47.26. Zhang 52 flat. Johnson
I love it.
56.98.
All right, who's the next heat?
All right, heat 2, we have Duffy of Concord, Dantas of Londonderry, McDonald of Londonderry, Dixon of Hanover, Visconti of Londonderry, and Welder of Hanover.
We're staying up with it. We're keeping up with it, Addison. Good job. Good job, Chris. Good job, Rory.
And they're off.
All right, we're flying now, guys. Chris Stevens looks like he's ready to run this race. He can't sit still. He's standing
Londonderry
and
using
pacing.
his arms.
Hanover's also out to a pretty good start.
Those two will be
Hanover lane 4.
fighting it definitely.
Yeah, lane 4 looks good. Big, long stride.
Who dat?
Hanover's got it.
Justin Dixon.
Yep. So that's
Killing it.
the 2 Hanover athletes, Ethan Welder and Justin Dixon, are neck and neck, but it looks like Justin Dixon is now taking the lead, using those arms.
Closing, and he's got a 42 mid. It will be Dixon of
Followed
Hanover,
by his
42,
teammate.
47, Welder of Hanover, 44.31. Visconti, Londonderry, 44.98. Dantas, Londonderry, 45.44. McDonald, Londonderry, 45.47. Duffy, Concord, 46.68.
All right. Heat 3 of 7, we have Velez of Memorial, Brisson of Raymond, Rosado of Memorial, Bibbo of Monadnock, Robert of Central, and Ngove of Conant. But it looks like lane 2 is missing, so no Noah Brisson of Raymond.
It's pretty even.
It looks pretty even.
Lane 1 of Memorial.
Yeah, lane 1's coming in hot.
He's moving.
Followed by, but it looks like
Whoa.
Memorial here. Elias Rosado of Memorial is coming in hot at the 200, coming up to the 200 mark.
And 27.
Conant is there, Central is there as well.
See what he can close in.
But it's going to be Memorial, it looks like, but Central again coming in hot. But it's going to be...
Don't fall. There you go.
So that would be...
Rosado, 42.66. Robert, 43.78. Ngove, 44.47. Bibu, Monadnock, 44.55. Velez, Memorial, 46.71. And Brisson of Raymond did not start.
All right. Heat 4, Joan of Memorial, Leonard of Memorial, Palma of Londonderry, Ball of Monadnock, Siglar of Conant, and Kramer of Raymond.
This is the clock.
Oh, wow.
What? What happened? What happened,
Big
Rory?
clear at high jump.
Rory,
5'10".
where's the camera?
The 4th heat of the 300 is about to start.
Redoc Polo just cleared 5'10".
Oh, false start. Stand up.
It's 'cause he's
Oh, he just starts anyway. I love it. Bob Mullen said, just keep going.
Conant's out. And Londonderry.
Conant's out. Londonderry looks good as well.
2 Memorial kids. Londonderry's got it. And Conant.
Conant is out well for sure.
Will be
That's
between those two.
John Siglar of Conant is out hard, but it seems like Londonderry is looking to close here. Hello, Lucas Palma of Londonderry's looking to close, but there's also Clayton Kramer of Raymond.
On the way outside, gonna
But
best
But it's going to be
Londonderry.
Siglar of Conant, followed by Raymond, and then Londonderry.
So Siglar 40.85, I think our first 40.
All right,
Kramer 41.68. Palma 42.06.
All right, we're going to pan over to high jump here for a second.
Leonard 43.33.
Looks like there's some good stuff happening there.
Ball 43.35. And Joe 45.99.
This is 5'10", Rory.
It was 5'11".
Not
5'11"?
sure.
5'11",
5'11", I think.
And here we go. And
Oh,
he's cleared
got
it.
Nice clear. Nice clear.
Good jump for Redock.
That looks very, honestly, easy.
All right.
Yeah,
nice
I could do
300.
that.
Right.
Nice catch, Rory. Let's do that again.
Rory, that's as tall. Rory, that's as tall as you.
You got Courtier of Concord,
Nah,
Gagny
that's a
of
few
Manchester
inches
Central,
short of me.
Young of Bishop Girton, Roberts, Pinkerton, Venetero of Manchester Central, and Trimino, Manchester Memorial.
Cool. This is going to be heat 5 of 7.
Almost everyone in the heat's using blocks. Good to see it. They're up and off. Bishop Girton, Central's already made up Stagger Memorial. With Bishop Girton and Central on the inside, I can see, I think it's Gagny. Gagny's out. On the inside, he's gonna be coming through in about 25.
Looks like Gagny and his teammate are neck and neck here.
And his teammate's coming back, but Gagny will
Ooh,
be taking
I don't know.
this.
Yep,
Gagny, 39.88. Venator of Manchester Central, both of them.
Another high jump.
39.89.
Another high jump attempt. What is this at now, Chris?
6'1".
6'1".
6'1".
All right, here we go.
Roberts, 41.21. Kuttner, 42.43. Ong, 42.30. 43.35. And Joe,
More speed.
40.
All right, you had a little hitch there. If you had a little bit more speed, smooth run up, he can correct that. He's got 2 more attempts at this.
It's exciting stuff. All right, heat 6 here. We have Hines of Concord, Kimbark of Pinkerton, Borkush of Concord, Heath of Stevens, Ingles of Londonderry, and Cutter of Conant.
A race to Stevens kid, he's solid.
Seemed like he had a
And they're
rough
off
second
Stevens.
attempt. At that
Rough second
height.
attempt,
He's
okay.
pretty good right now.
Stevens, yeah, looking good.
Stevens got it.
Pinkerton on the inside is definitely moving, though. But also Conant on the outside.
Yeah, I see what Mike
We'll
Smith's
see
saying
if
about Stevens' uniform now. too.
Stevens went out too hard. I think Pinkerton might have it. But there's someone lane 1
Londonderry.
coming up.
This is tight.
And Concord coming up, too. This is going to be a great finish.
Hines is coming.
Wow, there we go.
Go on.
Deegan
Hines,
Hines
big finish.
of Concord.
And that will be a 39.
Yeah, he's going to dip right under 40 there from lane 1.
39.87.
That's awesome.
You let that late. You left that late.
Here we
Hines
go.
of Concord, 39.87.
High jump.
Inglesi,
Oh, he hit it with his legs. Oh, man.
40.34. Cutler, 40.44.
He's got that height.
Heath, 40.54. Borkush, 42.04.
He's got that height, huh, Rory?
Yeah, that was high.
But he just
That
hit it.
was
He
impressive.
brushed that with his legs, right?
Yeah, just barely.
All right, is this the heater heat right here?
Yeah.
Yep, he's 7 of 7.
All right, who you got? Chris?
Glidden of
We got-
Raymond, Lombara of Monadnock, Cormier of Girton, Smith of Pinkerton, Parker of Pinkerton, and Oya Nairobi of Trinity.
We got Alex Oya that won the 55 dash today in 6:61. See what he can do.
He's in lane 6.
Lane 6, blind.
Oof, that's tough.
Gonna be tough, but for his height and size, it'll
It's
be
probably good.
a lot better.
Yeah. All right, what do we got here? Let's go. Let's get this started. We're excited about this one. That high jump was exciting. He just brushed it with his legs. And that concludes the high jump competition for the day. Long jump is done. Shot put is still going. Shot put is still going.
There we go. There's Alex. Alex is not taking blocks. Oh, he's this.
I'm not sure if someone is itching to come up here for the 1500s.
You need a break, Rory?
If someone wants to come up here.
Such as Aiden
And they're
Cox.
Here we go.
Alex Oya got out.
Oh, man.
Braden Parker's out. Zach Smith is out.
Looks good.
It's going to be between those three. Should be
Pinkerton's
good.
tracking. He's tracking.
This should be good.
Lombara.
It's pretty even still.
Yeah, the stagger's not been made up
Raymond
yet.
on the inside's out. You got the Monadnock hurler that trying to make up
Lombara.
some room.
This is still anybody's race
Yeah.
right now.
This is great. Zach Smith is a distance kid, so we have that. And
Last 50.
yeah,
It's
he's
going to come
coming.
down last 50.
Alex Oya coming
What
back.
a
Let's
great
see.
race.
Whoa.
Braden Parker, Alex Oya
38.
third.
Race.
Smith 38.47, Glidden 38.71, Parker 38.86, Alex Oya 38.96, Lombera 39.88, and Cormier 41.18.
Great race. I'm going to stay right there for the 1500 to start, too. So we'll try to give Rory a little bit of a respite.
I texted Aiden, but he's probably conveniently not checking his phone.
What? If you want to give me one.
Alrighty, so here we have one heat of the girls 1500. We have Amelia Hill of Conant, Bedard of Pinkerton, Mason of Girton, White of Londonderry, Sinclair of Girton, O'Shea of Messinic, Shalom Lawful of Messinic, sorry I butchered that, O'Shea of Messinic, LeBlanc of Pinkerton, Preah Phillip of Pinkerton, Short of Concord, Collier of Girton, Krantz of Memorial, Anderson of Hanover, Doppleralski of Concord, Mulhern of Londonderry, and Muhammad of Pinkerton, followed by Grace Hogan of Manchester Central. So this is an 18-girl 1500. Looks like Gabrielle Bedard of Pinkerton is out to a hot start, followed by Conant's Amelia Hill. So we'll see if they'll settle in here. That looks, I think they're going pretty hard for 1500 meter pace here, so I'm assuming they will slow down, but maybe not. We'll see. So these two have kind of separated themselves here. Maybe we'll get a little split here for the first 300, I believe.
Pinkerton and Conant cruising with each
Yeah.
other, working together.
They look pretty good. They're through 356, which doesn't really mean anything to distance runners. We never slip by the 300, but
Got the O'Shea sisters together. So they've packed up. I've seen it.
Looks like there's a bunch of Messinic people. I could tell by their orange uniforms and colorful shorts.
Inching farther and farther away, Astro and
Yeah.
Conant.
Gabrielle Bedard. And we've strung out pretty quickly here. I'm assuming there'll end up being some lap traffic later in this race, potentially. So from the lap counter sign over there is right. She has 800 to go here. And I think that's correct. She's coming through at
Conant's
224,
falling
225. Conan has now dropped a lot, and Bishop Girton is now in second, followed by Messinic in third. So we've got Gabrielle Bedard of Pinkerton leading us with 4 laps to go, followed by Lila Mason of Bishop Girton and Erin O'Shea of Messinic Regional and Caitlin O'Shea, the sister duo, also Messinic Regional, followed by Shlockham Lawful of Messinic, and then Krantz of Manchester Memorial, Amelia Hill of Conant, Anna Sinclair of Bishop Girton, Sade White of Londonderry, Althea LeBlanc of Pinkerton, Phoebe Kohler of Bishop Girton. So pretty spread out, but Gabrielle Bedard still leading. But I would say the chase pack is definitely closing in. Bishop Girton has her eyes on first place, and so does Pinkerton's second runner.
Conant's currently holding her sticker, and she's out. So Conant's dropped.
So Conan has dropped out. Here we have Rory joining us from the camera.
Yep.
Got his nice little break. So Gabrielle Bedard still leading here.
2 laps to go.
But again, Girton is definitely closing. Followed by number 9.
Girton looks a little bit more relaxed, I'd say, than.
I'm going to go ahead and say Gabrielle Bedard is still going to win this.
All right.
I am. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
All right. Well, I'm going to say Lila Mason is going to win.
Okay.
She definitely has some work to do.
Okay.
So we've got the guys race after this.
So Bedard is coming up on 1 to go, but she's closely being followed by Girton and her Pinkerton teammate. So
1 lap to go.
Let's see. I wonder if she feels the pressure or not. So they went 1 lap to go in 4:42. So I'm assuming she's going to run somewhere around maybe 5:20, 5:25. But I'm going to go ahead and say she's going to win this. 100 to go at 5:05, 5:04.
This is all.
And here we go.
Gabrielle
Turning closing.
Bedard. Oh my gosh.
Here she comes. 5:22, 5:23. So that's going to be Gabrielle Bedard.
Bedard, 5:23.86 of Pinkerton. O'Shea, Messinic Regional, 5:25.94. LeBlanc, 5:28.09.
You can do both.
Masson, 5:28.98. Squam Lafell, 5:30.89. O'Shea, 5:42.11. Short,
Aiden Cox, can you
5:42.67.
hear us?
Sinclair, 5:43.56.
Yes, I can.
All right, we have Aiden Cox working the camera now. So maybe he can provide a little bit of commentary during this guys 1500 as well.
Yeah, definitely. Is Matt Giardina. He's definitely the favorite, so I'd look out for him. him and his teammate. And then also doubling back is Josiah Conley from Concord, who won the 3K. So.
Cool. Cool, cool,
Or
cool.
are they doing? I think they're doing 2 heats. So.
Oh, that's good to know. All right, so for this first heat.
I'm gonna get the interview real quick.
For the first heat here of the boys 1500, we have Valentino of Hanover, Connolly of Concord, DeBuno of Londonderry, Denio of Memorial, Cody Waria of Lebanon, Egan of Central, Griffin of Pinkerton, Rob Robles of Londonderry, Jones of Londonderry, Venzina of Conant, Peklowski of Raymond, Harmon of Raymond, and Gauthier of Conant.
A little butchered there.
Apologies if your name has been mispronounced. Trying my best, taking my best guess, but I definitely have been wrong on a few today. Quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Attention all athletes, we can get the girls 4x400 meter anchor only. Girls 4x400 anchor only.
Was I actually doing a good job with the?
Yeah, let's see who does
My
better
tracking.
here on this one too. You know, Aiden or Rory.
It's really hard to tell if you're doing good or not.
No, you're actually doing really well. It's like Josiah Connolly goes right to the front there, cuts off.
It's interesting he's in this heat.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting. The seed time here is 4:50, so.
Yeah.
It looked like the cutoff for the fast section here was a seed time of 4:48.
I think he ran that in his 3K twice, or almost twice.
Yeah, so definitely interesting here. I think he'll probably just go out and run his own race again.
He seems to like to run from the front anyways.
Yeah, he definitely seems comfortable with that.
I'd say.
It is in my pocket if you have lost an iPhone.
Huh.
All right, so he's. Let's see if we can get a 300 split here. Maybe not.
We got 400 coming up.
Yeah, we get weird splits here for the 1500 just because they start.
68
Yeah.
flat, I'd say, for 400. Maybe.
All right, so there goes Connolly, followed by Alexander Valentino of Hanover, Bradley Jones of Londonderry, I believe. So they're making up a good battle for second in this heat here.
If you would like to practice relay handoffs, please do those in the high jump area that currently is not being used. Or out of lanes 5
So
and 6.
Josiah is about to run into some
Not on the backstretch.
lap traffic soon.
He's got 800 to go. Yeah.
Josiah really opening this one up.
Yeah, so I think that was that his 800 split just there?
No.
Oh.
That was 900.
Oh.
Or,
No, I think that was
no,
800.
that was 800. He had 800 to go right up here, though.
Yeah. All right, so here he goes. He's got 3 laps to go here. He's running into some lap traffic.
I don't want no Valentine, I just want Valentino.
Alexander Valentino of Hanover is in second place, actually. So thank you for that, Gavin.
My pleasure.
Will he check his split?
Yeah, so
There it
Josiah
is.
Connolly's been checking his watch this whole time, which I guess is pretty helpful, probably, I guess, maybe. But in 1500, I don't know, but I guess if you're all by yourself.
I would just try and rip it.
All right, 400 to go at, I don't know what he was throwing, 3:13, probably, 14.
Be a little slower.
But Hanover is not crazy far behind, but I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him.
Got 300 to go for Josiah Conley.
All right, Josiah Connolly is approaching the bell lap here.
So we're probably looking around 425. Maybe he can dip under the 420 mark. But for Division I, the fastest time this season is 423.
I'm going to go ahead and say that's going to change in this next race.
I agree. It might change right now. Maybe not quite,
Close.
but close.
425 exactly.
So that would be the third fastest time this season.
425.
So it's going to be Connolly in 425, Alexander Valentino of Hanover in 433, Jack DeBuno of Londonderry 439.
Get out of the way.
Flexing that new Hanover uniform right there.
No way that was Hanover.
Yes, it was Hanover.
The back has something on it?
Yeah, because they
Oh.
changed their mascot to the Bears, okay?
What was it?
The
Before?
Crusaders.
Bears. Oh, we're the Bears. What?
We're the Black Bears, technically. All right, so then we have Griffin of Pinkerton in 452, Denio of Memorial 453, Robles of Londonderry in 455, Cody Waria of Londonderry 457, Egan of Central 503, Richard of Conant 504, Jones of Londonderry 515, Venzia of Conant 520.
Come on, everybody, let's bring Theo and Jack all the way to that finish line. Let's put our hands together.
We have the last two finishers of this heat here coming in. Two Raymond runners battling it out. It's going to be Theodore
finish.
Peklowski of Raymond 548 and Jack Harmon of Raymond in 555. So here we are, next heat.
7 laps makes the 1500 on this track.
7.5. So we have Matthew Giordina of Bishop Girton, Carson Fisher of Bishop Girton, Jocelyn of Monadnock, Courier of Muskoma, Raza
No. Razaza.
of Pinkerton, sorry. Jocelyn of Monadnock, Gustavson of Pinkerton, Davison Memorial, Mester of Girton, Mayhew of Merrimack Valley, Palmer of Newport, Alajanya of
Holy cow.
Conant, and Russell of Muskoma Valley. So Giordina is taking this race
Yeah,
out,
they're wasting no time.
followed by Peyton Jocelyn and Carson Fisher.
I assume a lot of these guys are going to be trying to get some pretty quick qualifying times for the state meet.
Right, so Matthew Giordina looks nice and smooth. They
We
just
like
went
Tom
through
Sonny.
in like 32, I believe, probably, for the 200. Jocelyn and Fisher also look pretty relaxed, following behind him. But Giordina looks definitely in control right now.
Sonny's looking good. Must be a sprint for him after all that cross country.
65.
Yeah, 65 through 400.
So we're looking at low fours
Yep.
here. I like the
Monadnock hanging
yeah.
tough.
I like the
Here we go, 120.
Carson can make
the
up though. He's
fight
got to move
that
up a little.
Peyton Jocelyn has.
Yeah, it's good
If
stuff.
he can hang on, he might get a big PR.
Yeah.
So you guys feel the ground shaking when they run by?
Yep.
My favorite part.
All right, he's coming up on, he's about to come off the turn with 800 to go here.
Will we?
Sorry. 4x4, boys. 4x4.
Looking really good. We can get you a good 800-meter split coming off this next turn here. to 800.
2:13. Let's slow it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they can.
He's definitely doing a lot of this work by
About
himself.
65, 68.
34.
But you can definitely pick it up these last 600 meters.
34.
This is the tough part about these winter meets is sometimes you're alone. Just
Yep.
gotta grind it out.
It's good. He's coming up on 400 to go, I think.
Yep.
Make sure they change the lap counter for him here. So 400 to go at 3:05. So he'll probably
He just
run.
picked it up.
He just picked it up. I'm gonna guess he's probably gonna run around 4:10. A little bit slower than that. But he looks good.
Maybe a little bit faster depending on
Yeah, we'll see with this.
how bad does he want it.
Where's that grit?
Yeah, where's that grit? Let's see.
Clench those teeth and go.
And here he comes, coming up to the bell lap here.
Sprint, Sonny, sprint.
Just at 340 right there. So
His stride has not changed in
Yeah.
the slightest since he started the race.
yeah, he has a very
Yeah, it's
consistent,
very impressive.
very steady form. Great stride.
Alwala. Awala.
Here he comes. Matthew Giardina. 4:13 unofficially.
Oh, wow. Look at that finish.
Nice battle to the finish there by that pack.
So I want to say we had 4 or 5 guys that I want to say we had 4 or 5 guys. One of them being Peyton Jocelyn from Monadnock, who's not Division I. But I'm going to say we have 3 guys ahead of the #1 time in Division I.
All right,
Put that
so
in
we have
perspective.
Matthew Giardina, 4:13. Peyton Jocelyn of Monadnock, 4:20.80. Carson Fisher, 4:20.97. Jason Raza of Pinkerton, 4:21. Owen Davis of Manchester Memorial, 4:21 as well. Jace Johnson, 4:23 of Monadnock. Joseph Gustavison, Pinkerton, 4:31. Braden Femster of Bishop Girton, 4:40. Nathan Alajanyan, sorry, Conant, 4:40. Trevor Mayhew of Mascoma Valley, 4:47. Carl Russell of Mascoma Valley, 4:51. And Bryce Palmer of Newport at 4:55. And now we're going to move on to the girls 4x4. We have 2 heats. First heat's going to consist of Newport, Lebanon, and Hanover. Second heat's going to consist of Raymond Memorial, Concord, Pinkerton, and Londonderry. So it should be pretty interesting.
What a day we've had.
What a day, I tell ya.
A lot of good running.
It's like this heat, I don't see a Lebanon team, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's just a 2-man heat here.
Or 2-girl heat.
2-girl heat. Yep, that's right. Girl power. going to be Newport and Hanover.
Who do you have taking this duel?
Hanover. Their seed time here is 5 minutes. Newport's is 5:15. So I'm going to go ahead and say they're going to take it. I think.
Give me Newport. Love a good underdog.
All right, well, you go ahead and do that.
They've got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
That's true. So we're on this first little bit in lanes here. And then just nice and cut in there. This will be a pretty quick first leg here by Hanover.
Around
Probably splitting 68, 69. And here comes Newport for the handoff. Are they going to make it in the zone? They got it, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
But Hanover here is on their own right now.
So their PR is 5 minutes.
5 flat, yeah, that was their PR.
Well, they're ahead of that
Yep.
right now. It's so funny. Props to whoever's on the DJ today.
It's been a good mix of Christmas music, a good mix of just like
Little throwbacks.
little throwbacks, just some good fun music today.
So just, I'm going to say 227.
Pretty good
So
split there.
Could be looking for a PR.
All right, here comes Hanover again. Another a little bit above 5 minute pace.
No, I think she's below.
Okay. Guess we'll see in this last leg, huh?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, here comes the last leg here for Hanover. Just under 5 minute pace when she got the baton. So let's see if she can pull off the split she needs to run faster than their seed time. What?
Last lap for Hanover. Definitely gonna grab themselves a PR. Oh, brother.
Alrighty, so Hanover went ahead and took that first heat of the 4x4, running 4:55. That's 5 seconds faster than their seed time, so pretty good. And here we have Newport finishing up. 5:28 probably. Yep, 5:28.36. Now we're gonna go into heat 2. We have Raymond, Manchester Memorial, Concord, Pinkerton, and Londonderry. Oh, sorry. Had Chris muted there on accident.
We are back.
You guys hung
Set
up
a-
on me, by the way,
No, we didn't.
so I can't hear you.
Oh, we did. Oh, sorry, Aiden.
No, call my phone.
Oh, shoot. So confusing. God. Answer, Aiden, answer. Aiden, can you hear us?
Yes, now I can.
Aiden is back on the live.
Alrighty, so again, here's the faster heat of the girls 4x4. We have Raymond at a seed time of 4:58, Memorial the seed time of 4:50, Concord 4:18. So they have the fastest time seed time in here by 10 seconds. Pinkerton 4:28 and Londonderry 4:54. So let's see what happens here. Should be pretty exciting.
I like the tactic that Gavin had of just doing the camera so poorly that he wouldn't be asked to do it again.
Hey.
Yeah,
What did he say?
he's a very smart person.
Yeah, I said I liked your tactic of doing the camera so poorly that you wouldn't be asked to do it again.
Almost beats this morning.
That's a little hack, kids call it nowadays.
DIY.
DIY. Holy crap. This guy.
Aiden, who's our pick for this 4x4? Got a lot of good teams, a lot of talent.
Give me a lap, and I'll tell you.
A
So,
lap.
I think it's either going to be Raymond or Manchester Memorial, but I could also see it going Concord or Pinkerton. Londonderry might be able to pull it out.
So Concord's number 8 at the moment with 4:43. I'm going to assume they're going for a PR. Oh.
Well, it looks like Pinkerton
I
is
think
out.
Pinkerton's gonna win.
So it looks like Pinkerton is out pretty hard here.
Concord won last week at this meet, so let's see if they got that. They got that same
Pinkerton
pizzazz.
has a pretty good group of middle distance runners and sprinters, so I wouldn't be surprised if they took this one here as well. But Concord also has a great group too, so this I think will be a really good race.
I got Concord. I'm taking Concord. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish.
You know what I mean?
Pinkerton's out like a rocket.
It's okay. Concord can come back.
They have the number 3 time this season, 4:28. Got a 64. Jeez.
Solid.
Jeez.
Shoo! Got a little hand up.
Blazing.
Somebody's
Oh
practicing.
my
this
gosh,
start.
he's wasting no time.
Top time in the state so far this year is 4:23, held by Nashua North.
Asa, you sound like a commercial right now.
Well, that's good.
No, nobody watches TV for the commercials.
Pinkerton's got a nice little team going on.
Yeah, Pinkerton has a pretty sizable lead on Concord right now.
Raymond might come back. Despicable Me, what a great movie. That's what the song's from.
We're definitely going to be sub 420 pace right now. If these next two girls really.
All right, here's the handoff. Good handoff.
Concord, you're really not doing it for me right now. You gotta pick it up.
Pick it up. All right, Concord with the handoff, but it's
Great
all
handoff.
it's all Pinkerton right now.
Great handoff.
Aiden has completely lost the leaders and just now regained it.
Sorry, I was trying to get the handoffs.
All right, I guess.
Just show the other teams, but I'll stop doing that.
Yeah, that was a mistake, let's be honest.
All right,
One
Pinkerton
more
looking
lap for
strong.
Pinkerton.
We got one.
They could get themselves a top time in the state.
Hey.
They could
422.
get it.
Yeah, they could.
They have a good handoff and a nice
Concord?
No, Pinkerton.
Pinkerton, not Concord.
Is this guy even watching the race right now? Because I don't think he is.
No, I think he's messing around.
Yeah. This is serious, Gavin.
Hey, no one loves a 4x4 more than me.
All right, here we go, coming up on the final handoff. It's gonna be close. Let's
Yeah.
see if they can.
Ooh.
This girl, I don't know. She's gonna have to pick up the pace a
Yeah,
little
I'm gonna
bit
say she's
here.
gonna have to pick it up if
She
they want
looks
it.
like she's out for a jog.
420.
Gonna be honest, you're gonna hate me. The gap is closing.
It probably
I'm
is.
gonna hate you.
It might be. It might be. This,
I know for a fact
This
it
anchor
is.
on Pinkerton has relaxed. I don't know if she realizes how fast her team's running right now.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be some traffic.
Oh,
no.
geez. Oh.
Oh, brother.
Handled it well.
Well, I don't think they're gonna be passing that time anymore. So
They
it looks
might
like,
still get a PR though.
yeah, they'll definitely. I think they'll PR.
Oh, she's throwing it down now.
Now she's throwing it down.
Holy cow. Like a rocket.
Hey, maybe it's not. No. This is where the lap traffic is proven useful to Pinkerton here. They're not going to be too far behind Nashville
good
North's time,
finish.
but
26.
426.
That's going to be, they're not going to move in the ranking, but they're going to.
lower that time a little bit.
Yeah,
Here comes I pick Concord. Great finish.
good finish. So Concord PR'd by.
Concord's going to be in at
6 seconds.
437 here.
How can you hate on that?
You can't.
Great running.
You really can't.
Interesting that Concord's seed time was 418 though.
So there's no 4x2 here, or is there?
Yeah, there is.
After
the
this.
boys 4x4.
Wow.
This is indoor
Duh.
track. Of course it's a 4x2.
indoor track.
And just like that.
Londonderry just came across the line in 503. So it looks like we have Pinkerton 426, Concord 437, Raymond 449, Londonderry 503, and Manchester Memorial in 512.
Gavin, we were getting some Gavin and Aiden cams going earlier.
What does that mean? Oh, did you film us, bro?
Yeah.
Did you film? You get my good side?
Which side is that?
Whatever side you're on.
Oh my God.
Cut that out.
And the boys 4x200 anchor legs.
Pinkerton's probably want an interview.
We saw you guys goofing off here and there.
So it looks like in this first heat,
I got a video of Mike Smith singing a Christmas song, so.
this first heat
I know what
here
I'm
is going to
doing.
be Londonderry, Newport, and Hanover.
Newport's also in this.
Shout out Newport.
I said.
Women's team ranking right now for this meet is Pinkerton in first with 119. That's an impressive score. Concord in second with 70. Londonderry in third with
I
29.
think Pinkerton's going to win this one.
Aston, you're no fun. Have some, like,
What?
Take an underdog.
There's literally no mathematical way.
Mathematical.
Yes,
This
it
is track and field.
Mathematical.
This is track and
This
field.
is track and field. I'm not in math class right now.
1 DQ. You don't know what happens.
119 compared to 70. I'm pretty sure they have the points.
The beautiful thing about track and field, Aston, let me tell you this. is that anything can happen
Hey,
at
Rory.
any time.
Hey, Rory, who am I? My mathematical calculations say 119 is more than 70.
She pushes her glasses up into her nose more.
Londonderry L. Strong is
I'm gonna get off the
27.
mic.
Hanover,
It's
Hanover,
ripping me to
the Newport.
shreds.
Newport's in Maine.
So who'd you
know.
say, Addison?
What
Who's
the
gonna win?
heck?
Who's gonna win, Addison?
Londonderry I have as my winner.
No, I said of the girls' meet or
This
this
one.
4x2.
So if you want to take a second to look at the women's team rankings, you got Pinkerton way ahead in 119.
Way out
That's
there.
what I
Pinkerton.
just said.
What was that?
Aiden said props to Pinkerton.
Yeah, props. Props. So
Yeah.
Addison, who'd you have
Kudos,
winning?
if you will. Kudos, if
The
you will, to
Hanover boys
Pinkerton.
praying over
Who did you
there.
have ahead, Addison?
Pinkerton.
Okay. I
Dude,
don't
the
see
song was in
Pinkerton
Ice
in
Age.
this race.
No, I'm talking about Pinkerton and the
Yeah.
girls team challenge today.
Guys, the song was in Ice
Rory.
Age.
And you know what
This
else?
song is in Ice
Londonderry
Age.
here in this first heat of the boys 4x4. Let's
Coming through.
focus in here on them.
Freshman right here.
Are you sure about that?
Why you gotta
Followed
call
by
me
a
out?
tight battle here with Hanover and
This
Newport.
race is not over. This race is
Yeah.
not over.
Yeah, that's the first
This
leg.
Londonderry kid, though, is going to the arms. He's putting in the work here.
I respect the undershirt.
Here we go for the exchange.
Very safe handoff.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's going for it. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to go ahead and say
Oh
he's going
my
out
goodness.
a little bit too hard. He wants to make the lead definitive, though. You know?
Making a statement. I like this.
Hey,
you know what?
Shout out Londonderry for throwing down this leg.
Mathematically, Londonderry can't lose.
Let's see. Wow,
He's definitely feeling it, but
he
keep
is
it
moving.
rolling.
Let's go, Londonderry. Awesome.
Talk about a team player.
Yeah, he's just wanted to get after it, secure the lead for his team,
You can
and
tell he's
hang
feeling
on.
it. Going to the arms. He's swaying back and
Yeah,
forth a
now,
little bit.
now he's just going to jog it in.
That's all he needs to do.
Shout out to the arms.
Oh,
We already said it.
We already talked about it, and I already got ripped apart by Gavin for saying Pinkerton is going to win the meet.
No, she said mathematically.
All right, Londonderry here on their anchor leg. Let's see if they can have as impressive of a leg as that third leg just was.
Hanover's come back.
Hanover now has a lead over Newport.
Oh my God, Newport took off like a rocket. Newport will take over second, but let's see if he can hold it. Oh my God, Rory, you seeing this?
Here comes Londonderry. Hit the bell.
He's going to get a – Londonderry's going to get a top 5 time. They're going to get a top 5 time in the
Can you
season.
check that mathematically?
Mathematically, it's possible.
No,
Look at
it's
him.
not. Oh, wait, yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Wow.
He's got to go. Oh, he's hurting.
He's tying up,
He's
though. I don't
hurting.
know. Got to make it through this last 100.
Newport.
Oh, I
So
don't know
he's
if
a
he's
team
going to
player,
get it.
though,
What's
so he's
time?
going to finish this for his team.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's
Newport
hurting.
probably
He
went
is
out
hurting.
They
with
needed
five.
the third leg guy on this leg. Oh, he's
Yeah.
got a second win. Oh, no,
Oh,
all the way
finish,
through.
finish.
Oh, brother.
Still top 10 time in the state.
So, yeah,
So
Mathematically.
close.
you
There he
hate
goes.
to see that.
Hanover, if you want to click over to the top D2 times in the state, we can see how Hanover pans out here. So Londonderry with a 4 flat 97, Hanover 409, and a Newport coming in at 415.
So Hanover tied their record, their PR.
Maybe they'll get it next time. All right. Fast heat of the 4x4 coming up here. We have Pinkerton, Manchester Central, Concord, and Manchester Memorial. Who you guys got in this, huh?
Mathematically, I calculated Astros half.
Gavin, if you say mathematically one more time, I'm muting you.
So Pinkerton is the heavy favorites. I'm going to say that.
I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Yeah.
Pinkerton is the heavy favorites.
Rory, have my back here.
Pinkerton has run, no, he's not allowed to do that. Pinkerton has run 350 this year.
Central has run 409. Concord has run 425. I think they could beat that today.
I like the spikes, or the flats Pinkerton's wearing.
And Memorial has not run a 4x4 yet. So.
All right, here we go. Yeah, so this is the last heat of the boys 4x4. And then we're going to move on to the 4x2s. 4x1 lapper, if you will. Sorry, Gavin. For the 4x2, I think it's going to be one heat of the girls.
So you really hate to bet against Pinkerton here, but Aiden Cox, who do you have?
Pinkerton.
So unoriginal.
I was
So
hoping you wouldn't
unoriginal.
say
I
that.
tell you what.
Pinkerton's low-key goated.
Okay, no cap.
I'm back, folks.
I had to mute Gavin for a second here,
I didn't say the word.
but you just deserved a good mute. Pinkerton,
So, okay, Central's
Central's out well, but it's neck and neck here.
not giving an inch, but Pinkerton.
But here comes Pinkerton. Pinkerton's now.
Pinkerton
Follow-
is just veteran
but
status.
Pinkerton and
giving an
Central,
inch.
though, are looking good.
I like what Central's doing, though.
They better
Yeah.
hold on to this.
I like what Central has to say. He needs to just put his
Central
head down.
putting a fight up against the biggest school in the state.
But Pinkerton,
Rory, you ever do a 4x4?
oh, I've done many 4x4s.
Ever done a good one?
Well, I've done a good one.
There you go. I'm happy for you.
Here we go.
Thanks.
First exchange.
Oh my God, Pinkerton's out hard.
52.
I'm going to tell you right now, the Pinkerton guy that just got the baton, middle distance.
Okay, so Central's PR is 409 right now, and I'm going to tell you what, they're going to run
I'm
faster
going to tell you what.
than 409 today.
What if they all just like average 60? Then it'd be like 4.
Look at Pinkerton go. They just have the experience like no other team has.
It's
at
actually an
this
all
event.
freshman team, so that's probably the worst take I've ever heard.
No, it's not an all freshman team. But just the legacy that Pinkerton has of their relay performances.
Right, yeah.
I think Cole Brown is
Big
better
shoes
relay.
to fill. Big shoes to fill.
Coming from
Maybe
a,
in your time, Gavin.
coming from a
but
Nashua North,
historically,
a Nashua North alum
Yeah.
here.
Nashua North JV
And
star.
He's going to go
got to
ahead.
give credit where credit's due.
He's going to go ahead and give the props to Pinkerton.
Yeah.
So I think that last split was 60, 59-60 for Pinkerton here.
Sounds like someone got whooped by Pinkerton back in their day.
It sounds like it.
Not me personally. I did everything I could.
Typical, just putting it on the team, not taking any individual responsibility. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
mean
Jamie,
typical?
cut it out.
Oh.
You're right.
Oh. Shots fired.
I don't know if anyone caught that.
Oh. Someone caught some strays, if you will.
And here comes Central coming through.
Talk to me, Central.
In Memorial. Talk to me,
But
Memorial.
Memorial has not run. They have no expectations because they have not run a 4x4
and here
yet
comes
this season.
Pinkerton looking to lap Concord here in the 4x4.
Wow.
Gonna blow by
their
that
final
Concord
leg.
athlete. And this Pinkerton kid is really taking
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, he's taking off.
That's gonna be a good close here. They're gonna run pretty fast. Their season's
If he
best has
can
been
hold this.
350. Let's see if they can best that today.
He almost looks like,
Londonderry.
yeah, the third Londonderry leg.
Oh my God.
There goes Memorial.
There he goes again. Bell lap. I'm gonna go ahead and say they're gonna beat 350 today.
Yeah, most
As
definitely.
long as he can close here. Memorial using the lap to hang on to Pinkerton here. That's a good tactic, I'd say.
He's got to finish,
oh,
though.
he's tying up.
He's got to
Come
finish.
on. I mean, yeah, they're going to beat 350, I think. But he's
So they're
tying
going
up.
to
Here we go.
increase their lead on the
Boom.
whole
And here goes
state.
Memorial.
341.
Increase their lead by another 8 or 9 seconds
341.60 for Pinkerton.
among the.
So that's a big lead they have on the entire state right now. So it's going to be Pinkerton 341.60 coming through. And here comes Manchester Memorial
Wow,
and
we got a
Manchester
race.
Central.
We got a race. Oh my
battling.
gosh.
Oh
my gosh.
Who wants it more?
The Battle of
Who wants it more?
Manchester.
And it's got to be
Oh.
Manchester
Oh.
Central.
Manchester Central.
Manchester Central's going to
409.
409. Memorial
409.
409.92. So it's a pretty close race there.
What did Central get?
409.
So I told you they were going to beat 409, their PR, and they just beat it by .03.
It's pretty good. And Concord coming in at 419.
Conley was in there.
All right, so we're moving on to the girls 4x2. We have one heat of the girls 4x2. That is it. We have Bishop Girton coming in at a 131 seed. Concord coming in at a 133 seed. Londonderry 136. Newport 137. Lebanon 145. And Manchester Memorial 155. So what are the top D1 times here?
Shout out Newport.
Let's go to the top D1 times here.
We had the state lead 137 this morning.
So we got Londonderry's not run a 4x2 yet. Girton has not run a 4x2 yet.
So I think we're going to see the state lead come out of this
Concord
race.
is number 3 with 157.24.
So Concord is seeded a lot faster than their season's best, but let's see if maybe they're putting their A squad out there today maybe. Maybe they had a B squad in previous races, but we'll see. So it's exciting stuff. Bishop Girton, I feel like, always has pretty good sprinters coming in.
Say Londonderry's always got people to put in a relay.
If we're looking at seed times, which some of them I believe are just inputted by coaches, it's going to be a pretty good race with Girton, Concord, and Londonderry. Newport not too far off that either.
Right. Shout out Newport.
Yes. Shout out Newport.
Give me Navy.
Shout out Muskoma as well. They're not a team you see often. I've honestly never seen of Muskoma.
So that's the great part about these meets, Aiden, is that you get to see these teams that you don't normally see. You mix it up with some D1 teams, and it just creates a great
Yeah, back
set
to the
of competition.
Gotta love it.
Back to the shout out
Gotta love
Newport.
the purple and gold.
Right. Back to the shout out of Newport here. They're mixing it up with a lot of D1 teams today, and they have a pretty good show.
And you know what? I like that.
I
like
too.
that. Give me Newport.
And I don't even know where Newport is, but
It's
shout out to them.
You know what else? Shout out Conan. Got to give Conan a good shout out because they
Conan
Brent-
is one of my favorite.
Brent Kazik's alma mater here.
Wow. Alma mater.
They've had a great showing at these meets as well. Gavin Demas just said if Londonderry does not win, he's going to throw his phone out the window.
Give me Newport, okay? You know what? Their squad looks fired up. They've got girls dancing on the sideline.
Hell yeah.
Concord's
Heck yeah.
out.
They're ready.
Concord's made
They've
up
got
Sager
something
pretty
to prove.
quick.
Looks like Concord is off to a great start. But all the way out in the furthest lane, Memorial is also off to a really good start. It looks like they're going to hand off first, followed by Concord, BG,
Bishop Girton,
Newport,
Londonderry.
Londonderry, and then Lebanon. So let's see on the break here.
It will be Memorial.
So
Wow,
Memorial
Memorial.
is going to take the break, followed by Concord, who's gaining.
Oh, wow, Concord. I was going to say Memorial is leaving the building. But no, Concord is.
I think Memorial's going to finish pretty strong, though.
Well, Concord is close behind.
There's Memorial and Concord.
BG.
Concord's got a big spread.
Londonderry,
Right.
Newport, Lebanon. So there we go. Good
Concord
battle
slowly
here.
making it up.
Good battle here between Concord's going to go try to
See
make
if
the
she can
pass
get it.
on the turn. She's
Yes,
gonna
she
pass.
does.
She's gonna pass on the turn.
She's gonna pass on the turn.
She's gonna pass on the turn, and she's gonna pass
She
definitively.
doesn't care what
on
anyone
the
has
turn.
to say about it.
Right.
So we're going to the last
Concord
leg.
typed.
Boom.
And there goes
Clean
Concord.
handoff.
And
Memorial.
Bishop
Memorial is
Burton.
not giving up.
Londonderry.
Do not
Memorial
count
is
Memorial out.
moving.
She's in
It's
lane
200
two
meters,
about
Roy.
lane 2 with how wide she's
It's
going.
over.
Oh my gosh.
So
well,
Memorial
She
is.
should. She should.
She
should
doesn't
cut
know.
in.
I also think I saw Girton in lane 2.
Pulling an Aiden Cox.
Great run.
So Girton is running in lane 3. So that was interesting for
Maddox
sure.
lovely
Concord.
finish in Londonderry.
Definitely just beat their PR. I'm not really sure by how much.
So Concord, once the live results come up here,
Shout out Newport.
I don't know what button. Oh, he already switched it over.
First flight boys, on the track. First flight boys, on the track.
Slight delay here with the live results, but we're gonna get them to you in a second.
Is Concord in first, 154.19. Manchester Memorial, 158.2. Bishop Girton, 2 minutes, .27. Newport in fourth, 2:02. Londonderry in fifth, 2:03. And Lebanon in sixth, 2:09.
Yeah, so I guess in hindsight, those seat times were definitely not the right seat times. Woohoo! But anyways,
So Concord just missed out on a top 2 time in the state, but they improved their 4x2 time by over 3 seconds. So
all right, so
shout
we have
out Concord.
2 heats of the boys 4x2 to wrap up today.
Oh my God.
First heat, we have Manchester Central, Raymond, Mascoma, and Conant, but I'm not seeing Conant on the track, so I'm going to go ahead and say they're not
Right
gonna
after I
be
gave
in
him a shout out.
Yeah, come on, Conant. Right after I give you a shout out, you're going to scratch the
Hey,
4x2.
you never know what could be going on, so I would be careful of saying that.
That's a good point, Aiden.
I hope
After you brought that up.
All right, well, didn't mean it like that, okay? I just want to see Conant on the track, you know?
If you haven't walked in someone's shoes,
Addison, we all want to see Conan on the track, but
Just getting ripped apart on the live stream right now.
but we still get the opportunity to see Mascoma and see what they have been putting together and all the work that they've been putting over this season.
There goes Central.
And this is a great opportunity for them.
Central
like I
is
said,
out.
Hey, Mascoma's out well, too, I must say.
Yeah, both of them.
they look good. They look ready. Definitely look like their squad's on the younger
Central
side.
pass off first. Then it will be.
This is going to be a great
Mascoma.
learning experience for them. Great handoff by everyone.
There we go with Raymond.
Wow. Very clean handoffs.
Coming at the cut in, it's Central.
Central looks
Central's
really
not
good.
messing around. I don't know if we brought this up today, but sprinting around these turns on a flat track
Yeah, you could tell
is not
with,
fun.
with no spikes.
Yeah, with no spikes.
You could tell
That is
Central
not
there
Good
was,
pass.
was definitely slipping a little bit
Yeah.
on that turn.
Cent-
Oh,
Here comes Central. Big lead.
Central's coming into the final leg.
See what last leg has.
They have a 142 PR this season.
Let's see if they can get
Whoa.
that.
Wow. Someone
gonna
is
be-
running
He is
really
moving.
fast in
I think
second.
it's going to be really close. You can tell their stride definitely struggles on the turns. That's got to be tough.
And that takes a lot out of you.
It'll be Central
Oh, it's going to be close.
winning.
And they're going to best
in a
their
141.
time.
And Dennis Glidden from
That's awesome.
Raymond.
Raymond finishing.
Wow, he is fast.
So we got Manchester Central 141.15, Raymond 145.52, and Mascoma Valley in 150.97. We're going to move on here to this last heat here.
Last race of the day.
Let's see who's going to take it.
This is going to be a good one.
Londonderry, Concord, Pinkerton, Bishop Girton, Hanover, and Monadnock.
I want Monadnock to show out against these D1 teams.
They have a great hurl crew.
Hanover, too.
No one's going to beat Pinkerton, though.
That's what they always say.
Right.
The baton drop might
That's what
happen.
they always say.
They're just too good.
Too good.
There's just no promises in track and field.
Who do you got, Gavin?
There's no promises in track
Pinkerton?
and field.
Okay.
But I think Pinkerton,
Who has the top time in the state right now?
Keen.
I
Ooh,
promise you
Keene,
Pinkerton
but
will win.
Pinkerton
Pinkerton
hasn't-
has no time.
I'd say Pinkerton or Hanover.
So, Chris, do you think Pinkerton's going to take your guys' top spot here
Oh, yeah.
today?
Easily.
Easily. Jeez, give yourself some credit. Hey, but BG's always got a great squad. Concord's always got a great squad. These are just teams that always can put a relay together and show out.
They're missing Caden, Mishad, and Isaac.
I still think Pinkerton's just too good.
Hey, shout out Pinkerton.
Hey, Monadnock.
They don't even need a shout out. Like everyone already knows them. Like they're just dominant. Like it's gonna happen.
If not, it's not when, or it's not
if.
It's not if,
Yeah.
but when.
There you go. You got it eventually.
Yeah.
It's a definite. It's a definite. It's a
There's
guarantee.
three constants
All right,
in
well,
life.
let's be quiet
There's
here.
three constants in life.
You guys are jinxing
Death,
them.
taxes, and Pinkerton running a great 4x2.
Amen.
Everyone but Hanover and Londonderry in blocks.
Hey, the race hasn't even
I
started yet.
respect that. I respect the no blocks. It's gritty.
Just blue collar.
Shout out Rory.
Ooh, false start from Pinkerton.
Because somebody over
Psych.
here jinxed them.
They'll let it slide.
You
most
hate
likely.
to see that slow walk coming at you from the official. He might get away with a yellow card.
I don't
We
think-
will see.
I think you get I think you get 2 tries, and
Oh
I don't
no. Pinkerton's gonna get DQ'd.
think it's Izzy Map.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
No.
Wow.
It's not happening.
That would have been a story.
Oh,
That would have been one to
thank
tell
God.
the grandkids.
Yes, it would.
Chris, correct? I don't really know sprinting rules, but in New Hampshire, it's not an automatic DQ from a false starter.
Last year it was.
Oh,
I think in championship meets.
championships?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in these dual meets
So
they
he's
kind
letting
of
it
give
slide?
some
Okay.
leniency.
All right. Maybe I'm just being nice, but I think there should be maybe
I think you're being
one,
nice.
one false start.
I
and
think
then
you're being nice.
you
You're
still get
being
to-
modest.
But what if it was an accident and then you don't get to race? That sucks.
There we go. This one, everyone is off. Bishop Girton's out.
Yeah, Bishop Girton is out.
Pinkerton
has
making
some
up
work
this-
to do. They've got their hands full.
Pinkerton's making it up right now. So Pinkerton will be handing off.
But Hanover.
Ooh,
Monadnock.
Monadnock. Monadnock's first. There we go. Then Pinkerton. Let's see what
Pinkerton definitely has
Ooh.
some work to do.
Monadnock.
Pinkerton will
Giving
take
these
stagger.
D1 schools a run for their money.
You did call Monadnock.
Shout out Monadnock.
Zachary Parker of Pinkerton passing off to Braden.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow. recovered
Made it
that
well, though.
handoff.
Having a hard time coming off that turn there. Ooh,
Bishop Girton trying to make back up on
That's
Monadnock.
gotta be difficult.
Londonderry passing Hanover in the back. They're fighting for position, second and third.
Clean handoff.
And there goes Matt Morrison.
That was a beautiful
anchor.
handoff.
There goes Malik Ogbenamari. He makes up stagger.
Oh, a trip
It's
up
going to be a
from
clear
Londonderry.
victory.
Will they
I
get?
have to really zoom in
Oh,
here
I
so
think
you
they've
can
got
see
the
the
top time
speed.
to state in the
Matt
back.
Morrison coming in right now. It's going to be 136.
2 seconds.
Malik Ogbenamari
Wow.
and
Good
Monadnock.
finish. Strong finish by Bishop
A
Girton.
140.67. Monadnock 140.78. Concord 142.21. Hanover 145.73. And Londonderry, it's going to be 147.69 to end this day.
And with that, we'd like to thank everyone for viewing today. We'd like to thank all our host staff. This has been New Hampshire Track and Field here at the Plymouth Allwell Fieldhouse and Track. And we'll see you next week where we are doing a double live stream at UNH and in Plymouth. And obviously the rest of the season. Good luck to everybody going down to Boston on Wednesday. Take care.
Peace.
Bye.